garbage collection? Let's talk about it. VG, I will not talk about PNP and their 18 years of mismanagement. Let's talk about the good work that this Prime Minister is doing. Once upon a time, the parish of St. Thomas was only known for Obia. VG, you're older than me, you know, saying a lie, me I tell. When you hear St. Thomas, when you grow up, all you hear about Obia. Now, multi-millionaires want to go into St. Thomas and do investment. I think St. Thomas is one of the leading parish when it comes to real estate because of investment. PNP do things to make people feel good for today and for the month, but JLP set the economy right so we and future generations can benefit. You cannot have a thriving country when your economy is failing. So what we did was fix the economy, and now the country is set to benefit. We now have an international airport that is reopened in St. Mary, bringing in flights with 100 plus passengers a day. Straight flights will be coming from Montego Bay going straight to Peru for the first time in its history. We have straight flights from Jamaica going into Germany. Airports and airlines don't send flights to failing economies. That is a result of the fiscal responsibility that Andrew Holness and Nigel Clark did. Work Aguana, Jamaica. I rest my case.
All right, goody. Hold on, before you say done, no, before you say done, why so much people saying lie? And I think nobody here, certain things we're saying, I see. Why you saying lie? Is it just because you're PNP?
Check the people who are saying lie. Check the people who are saying lie.
I don't check them, but just man, look, just see them and try.
PNP supporters. PNP supporters.
But why? But why? May I ask you why?
Because they came across with their PNP followers.
Wala Gusto. PNP mantra is to burn down Jamaica and rule over the ashes.
Yeah, but
that is their mantra. So if it's for them to go on international platforms and tell lies like their diaspora group did, telling that Jamaica is basically the next 80, and only to find out a few months later they were politically motivated and they were fighting over a mere 1,500 US in a brown paper bag. That is PNP.
Like you're ratting them, you're low ratting them.
And that's not PNP. That's not PNP.
All right, yeah, 2 minutes. I don't read the share. I'll be another that chat. I'm sorry about that. Mr. Wood, I'm sorry. No, 2 minutes. Where's that?
Logics. You see, I'm coming here with logics. I asking you the question for your panelists. Now, VG, if it take you 2 hours, you used to take you 2 hours to go to St. Thomas. Chaka, Logo Road.
Manners.
And now it take you 15 minutes to go from Harborview to go to St. Thomas. Who about the more petrol, VG?
No, what you say? If it take me 15 minutes now, that is and just take me 2 hours. Who about the more petrol? Yeah. The 2 hours, that sound like that. It about more gas. Yes.
Andrew Michael Holness build the most highways right now in Jamaica.
Yeah, well, when I argue that with you, everybody else, I think they agree, but it's
2 minutes, sir. 2 minutes. It's logics me give you. Right now, for people who are drive car now, a lot of females driving now, they're saving money in driving. More money can disperse elsewhere, BG.
Yeah.
You need modernization in Jamaica. Andrew Michael Holness have modernized the country, as you can see. Policy do this thing enough, BG. Policy. Policy is why you see a lot of high rise, a lot of we call it telephone place them in the country, put more bigger develop modernization, VG. Modernization. Yeah? That they don't want. The debt was 152. To rebut you, Richards, the debt was 152 when we get it in 2016. 152 to GDP. No, it's 72, going under 70 in the 16. You can't tell we say Jamaica in a debt for them time.
Your grade, my brother.
Rubbish your talk.
Mr. Nana, big up. Howard, but the last question you said a while ago, GDP 2016, that was the last thing you talking about?
GDP when we get it was 156%.
All right, Richard. It's all right, Richard. That's not Richard. Richard, don't do it, you know. Not today, because we have a bag of guests who want to come in. Howard. No, I can feel about sorry now.
May I answer your question? 156 we get that. No, it's
2016.
Yeah, I know
Manners,
it's 72.
Stop this one.
72%.
Manners. Go on what?
Him don't know why matter.
All right.
Not even Labour right and it over at 156. In a 2016, in a 2012, when we took the government from Bruce Golding, after they failed 14 consecutive quarters under the IMF on their own terms, we take over the debt from GDP to 144%. And we bring it to 120. And today it is at 72% at a cost. Because what this government done, VG, is to practice the wickedness of the IMF and the Jamaican people. What he have done, he have borrowed a higher interest rate to pay off a lower interest rate. And if you look at debt servicing, last week, the Minister of Finance, he said $6.8 billion was set aside for debt servicing, and it gone to 17 billion.
Say it again. How much?
6.8 billion was set aside for
and
service
debt. And it gone to 20?
Debt. It gone to 17 billion.
17? 6 point. Okay.
Yes, don't follow him disregarding about 156 to DDP. He don't know nothing about finance. It was 144%. We take it over from Bruce Golding, and it got down to 72. Thanks to the work of Peter Phillips and Portia Simpson Miller. Right?
2016, I'm saying 122.66. We're talking about the same thing?
Yes, that is where we send it over, right?
2016.
Right. It never reached 156.
Manners.
And they bring it down to 72 now. We're not talking any line now. The economy is heading in the wrong direction. Two of our largest call centers, IBEX International, have laid off over 6,000 people. You hear what I'm saying to you?
At no time it was 150. 230.
No,
91.
No, not 2016. Not 2016. Look my record. Not 2016.
No, I said at no time really, other than 91, it was really at 150 at no other time.
No, so me just debunk him right away.
Right, that's what I say. So that's right. Good, with the panic.
No time to teach us.
All right, manners. Right. Man, look on it now, so we fix that.
Good. Right. So as we are saying now, for me make sure fixing pan that. At no time to reach that. Right? The economy is heading in the wrong directions. The largest call center, which is our service, our economy is a service-driven economy. Right? For the last 2 months, the government has pumping $200 million trying to catch up the dollar. And it's still a slide like side mangoes.
Hold off this one now, because of time. That's whole way where you're there, I will catch it back. But it's because of time.
No, man, you're not giving me my 2 minutes. You spend all that time, I check the date. No, man, you spend all that time, I interrupt me, but you check on a fast check. So we need to get it back.
That's why we run 3 minutes to the chief, but continue liquor, so we don't have no vibe.
Yeah.
But when you watch the time. Good.
So the economy is heading in the wrong direction. The government is manipulating crime and is manipulating statin. We're not getting the true data. Right? Statin said unemployment is at 4.5%. They are lying. Unemployment is about 25 to 30%. But more 700,000 people.
Okay, stop. Hold on. Write it down and hold it. Let's write it down and fix it.
No, VG. That never through the door. That never through the door.
No, but you can't attack him.
Not me not attack him, VG. Make him swear because it is so miraculous, you know. When PNP was in power, everything that Statin and the JPM said was correct. But no,
so you make a start. You see where you make a start.
I want to live in Jamaica.
Oh, I don't live in Jamaica either. Why so much people are foreign?
Exactly.
Why so much people are foreign about Jamaica so much?
PNP mismanagement and sufferation. I'm going to lock back my mic. I don't want to VG pro.
Don't watch it. You continue. I don't want to know to you. But
VG.
Yes.
School.
It's 6:14 now. You're 6:14.
You know, listen, man. Google Jamaica debt, national debt 2016, Jamaica national debt now 2024. All right, let me tell you something. Let me tell Goody and them take up something they can't manage. Debt to GDP, 1980 debt to GDP about 262%. When the PNP come to power, PNP 1990 we carried to 72%. When we left the government 2015, we are comparing 262% now. We left the government 2007, it was 115. When we get it back 2012, it was 144. When we give it up, 2016 it was 122. Them not understand numbers. You see, the government today are paid on interest. We now paid on the debt. That interest we are paid on the debt. So the debt raise.
You Griffiths.
Yo, shut your mouth, man. Shut your mouth, man.
No. If we have enough people here, we have little common sense.
Exactly.
I just talk, we are talk. Who are check facts? We need a fact checker, you know.
Yeah, man.
No, 640. Continue.
VG, listen.
What you ask me to check up? Total.
The debt, no, national debt 2016.
National. Go on, continue.
And national debt 2024. All right, listen to VG. Right now, today in Jamaica, we have the government of Jamaica.
VG. I want to give somebody my slot. I mean, I specifically tell you who I want to give me slot. Me personally, I want to give somebody my slot. Give Chavi my slot. Chavi, my slot.
All right, big up yourself.
So VG, listen. We can't finish VG. We can't finish.
Yes.
Chavi will in there. Put Chavi will in there. Put Chavi in there.
Make him finish. Make you finish. Be aware, sir.
Let me start back again. 2007, debt to GDP 115. This year that 2012, debt to GDP 144. 2016, debt to GDP 122.
I don't see Travis. Sorry for cutting you. I don't see Travis.
Right now, our debt to GDP is 72%. So I'm saying the government of Jamaica today is paying down the interest on the debt, not the debt. Then slap borrow money and bring up on the debt. Google it and they tell them, yeah? And them take up, then go in one class when they can't, then go take up something when they can't manage. What was the debt to GDP? What was the national debt? I'm
not still fully at one time.
All right.
Yeah. So inbox me the thing, man, so we can find it easier.
No, man, just Google it, man. Just Google it. Listen, man.
Okay.
Travis send the request.
Type in Jamaica national debt, the Jamaica national debt 2016. National debt. Yeah, national
big up. Free up caution.
Yeah.
I'll go on.
Everybody, bless up.
Big up.
20 verse
Hold on, Chavi. No, you can't see. Orders.
Yeah, man. I'll go on, VG.
Then,
is this a free-for-all topic or is it a special topic?
It's a free-for-all topic, and I started off by saying, may I try avoid you as a PNP talking about the IC and everything there. I just want to know if this man is doing any good. I want to know what's really going on. Somebody tell me, say, no, do nothing at all. Then somebody name out 4 things off at the top, right? Quick. I there's somebody there.
Nobody could say nothing about matter.
No, Cole said I never do one thing. I'm a follow what. Sorry, Kasha. We're sorry.
Yeah, man.
We're sorry. We're sorry. Man.
So watch out now. We want to talk about 2 things. First and foremost, we want to talk about the oil,
yes.
on the West Coast, wherein we have them going to United Oil is going to do some kind of, I'm going to tell you exactly where it is. I'm going to send it in an inbox.
I think that thing, yes.
Looking to start piston core sampling in Jamaican waters early next year. And this year we had the Minister Energy, Mr. Vaz, came out and said that there were no oil discovery in Jamaica, which this contradict theme statement big time. So we still wait on the answers are where I go say.
Caution, I saw it, but you know what, as benefit of the doubt. Who made the noise? Somebody make some noise. Shower, mute your mic. 282. Mute your mic. Mute your mic. I know your time here. Mute your mic. Big up. Caution. You see what I saw it? Benefit of the doubt. I talk about just I try to use your brain how it works or whatever. This will be good. I think that they're going to look for the oil now and see if the oil is there. So when Vaz said there's no oil, I saw them say like they spend like a 50,000 or 500,000 US or whatever to go start look for oil. So I realized that maybe I'm not wrong yet. Maybe it's look that we look now for make sure we can find oil. I think at the same thing you're talking about. Yeah.
The reason now. I believe said them are going to bring them ship from where them there and just spin them up and decide say right, they say them are going to look for oil.
I know, say, at 2 different times that I know about, people come to Port Royal looking for some long time gold, and they spend millions, and I don't think they never found that gold that they said they know is there. So,
But
oil people, yes,
I can send you some things, right?
Man,
now,
no,
for sure you
good. You should do it long time. That is
no, I'm not gonna do it right now. That's the first and foremost thing I gotta read it out. So a long time them find oil in Jamaica. They might say it not have the grade oil, but the thing about oil finding is that
okay.
sometimes you have to find the spot where the actual rich oil is. So you might find little traces over there, so little traces, but it's not up to the commercial quality, but you know oil dead. So you have to search to find it. Guyana did it.
All right.
Quantity, quality, commercial.
You understand? So secondly now, what me I got to know is that I tell about the Prime Minister's statement to make the other day. VG, if the Prime Minister say he urge his supporters to counteract messages they deem negative in the media with their own positive news, what does that signify?
Politics that to the cash.
No, it's politics, but come on, we are real, so what that signify?
The man I say I feel recruit and nobody chat nothing bad about it. Politics that's caution. I don't know how you want me to say it. Any side could I say?
Man, that's a politics.
Then if that's the case, Mr. Caution, why your leader go against God law?
You see, I do it wrong, you know, that way I try to avoid it, you know. But you are going to go and caution. I got to set the time up. Even though I don't talk, I'm going to set the time up. I'm going to come back and hold a logical reason. We don't have one topic. Speak your mind in your time. Manners. Idiosyncrasy. Next. Idiosyncrasy. Who that talk a while ago? Chat again now. What name? Idiosyncrasy. Paka.
You know, so I'm not getting since I come on. I might.
6:22 now by 6:25. I give you 3 minutes then.
All right. So may I ask you this question? As an individual living in Jamaica, how has the exchange rate been sliding out of control? Has it been going up, or it has been remaining in the 150 region for a while now?
It has been in that 150 region for a while now. I can say that. That's a good one.
What said did a last slide like a dog, you know, tell him say he's lying. Tell him to his face him a lie. He said it. VG, hold on.
Said it. Yeah. Hold on. What?
May I use my time for reason?
I know your time at G Fever Chaff.
May I use my time for reason with you? Hear me, I use my time and reason with you and say respectfully.
Your time you come down the line and you think
Richard.
Your very own character is on this forefront now, you know. Don't allow these people to bombard your program. Your friends, well-wishers, and people who look up to you.
But Travis, you know, say you just jump 2 people for come talk, even though you're bridging them. You know, say you just brought the law at the program. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you called for somebody to speak and nobody came forward. So I step up because I have something to say.
All right, go on, run, Jack.
So I say them talk about the dollar slide and you know the fact it's not
You're right with that one there.
Jamaica stink and garbage are pile up. How's your surrounding? Are you facing that reality?
The garbage man come regular with me there, you know. Maybe we're not there. They come regular.
Do you believe that's the only that your surrounding is the only place in Jamaica that's happening?
I really doubt that. No.
Aha, thank you very much. Now, they talk about debt to GDP and debt. Let me ask you this question. If the debt was going too far and was being mismanaged, would the leader of the opposition, their party leader, Mark Golden, complain that the debt is paying down too fast?
If you don't hear about it regular.
Why would he come out to make a speech and saying that, oh, you guys are paying the debt too fast?
Wow.
If the thing is out of country, I'm not go with them, you know, because them are liar. And them are nobody in this society. You deal with them party leaders.
Everybody has somebody. Everybody has somebody. Nobody has it. All of us have somebody.
No, use them. They're liars. I'm not going to use their very own party leader argument against them. Mark Golden said the debt is being paid down too fast. Mark Golden said that in a parliament, make everybody
interest after debt.
Shut up and have your time to talk.
Don't little boy, don't go rank yourself.
No, yo. They say you're wrong. You go wrong. You start lewd, so not do it. Make it. You have a minute and something left.
Relax, man.
Yeah. I want to check my box.
No. And we have oil exploration in a Jamaica. The problem with this oil exploration, we are going from way back 50s, 60s, 70s. They have not been able to locate oil at commercial grade. See? So people come before and invest billions and don't get a return. United Oil have a certain amount of money for, because that's business risk. And when them do them risk and profit, analysis, them say, yo, it worth the risk. So them come and invest the money to try and find oil. See? Them do sampling, them do imagery, and search the areas where they believe the oil pockets are. See?
Figure that go.
Because we don't have commercial quality. So we don't find oil. When you find oil, or when you find oil where you go pump and sell at commercial grade.
Manners. I work with a logic. Don't reach back a cash and we figure out.
Hear this, VG. You see oil, they're all over the world. There are oil pockets all over the world. The difference is it commercial quantity? Is it the amount that you can sell?
Make a money off of manners. We need a logic. Big up. Big up our breaks, Nick. Run enough time. Yes, somebody just said 3 minutes gone. Big up, Venice. Yeah. Big up, Chavi. Shower down at the last one. What you say names again now? The last green one. Yeah.
Yes, General.
Yes.
You know, so me no come to bash anybody or anything, but one thing can talk. Me can talk say Anjoli's government do a good work.
All right, man.
You see the garbage collection thing?
Yeah.
Me no feel say the chuck are the problem. Me feel say the frequency in collecting the garbage are the problem. Because what happen? Money I spend now. And I like one time when people don't have no money and then buy one drinks and I wait whole year to buy one next one. People
more garbage there now.
Yes, more garbage.
Right,
so me I tell you say, and I want me see with my own eyes. The garbage truck come this morning, and by the time tomorrow morning, the whole of the place them where you put the garbage full up again. So that's for sure you say money I spend. Now me come to talk about the PNP them, because me see them organize some people inside the streets to tell the youths them lies. And the youths them were not going anywhere on a day-to-day basis and just sit down like on the corner and the shop front. They don't really know what is going on in the rest of communities or out of their area. So when those are the people that the PNP target to say any and anything to them, to say nothing now go on in our country.
Alright, show up. Big up yourself for the reason. I'm gonna let you out still, because you say never really.
Alright,
big up. No, big reason. Here is then. Mr. Richards, we had a little trouble here, Mr. Richards, you up on pause, you up on the phone.
Yeah, where's
I get a list of something like the GDP thing. Which year did say a while ago? We talk about 2012?
Not GDP.
Not GDP.
National debt.
National different thing.
Debt. Yes.
Different thing. With that wrong place again. Take you 2 minutes. 6:30 you stop.
All right, so listen to me I say again now, because these people attack. You see, anytime you go in a parliament, and they're in a parliament every year,
yes.
Jamaica been always paying on the interest on debt.
Always paying on the interest,
Yes. Mark Golden always say, our interest, we can slow down the people because we are ahead of it. You get me I say? Because at 2013, the target to be 60% by the year 2030. Today we're at 72% of our interest. You get me I say? So we need to reach 6. So all him say, we are paid down the cut the payment, the interest payment of debt, cut it down, go look slower with it, and we can have enough money to build school. This government not poor. We last year trying to build a classroom. The most important thing to take you out of poverty, the most important thing to cut crime, the most important thing to develop a country is education. This year, 18% of the all who take CXC get 5 subjects. 18%, the lowest in the history of Jamaica. The lowest in the history of Jamaica will start take CXC. You get me I say? And I'm saying to you again, I say it, I take me 2 in the depth and dust this alone, I take morning come debunk it. This government built not one classroom since 2016. They build police station, then buy police car, then do everything. Them are prepared for lack of people Not. Let me not finish it, you know.
But time around. So watch your time, 6:30.
Let me say again. Let me say it again. This government don't build a classroom for them in 8 years of power. And the most important thing for our country to survive is education. They have done nothing for education.
Okay, man, here I go. I'm going to let you out of the box. I'm going to want you to come back because of the amount of people who want to say something and I don't want to hear the regular reasoning. But education, the teacher never get a raise the other day.
VG, let me just close one argument.
No. Cool, I'm done with him now, man. That's not no, man. And then I'm come out of the box. Then I'm talking, I'm come out. Yeah.
Teacher getting a raise have nothing to do with education.
Manners. That's what I'm
saying with education. Classroom, take school after the shift. That is our aim. You cannot have classroom with 50 or 60 people and them at their age.
Too much pitney, true. All right, manners.
Government don't build a classroom. And then listen me. Let me say last thing, VG. The most important in our country is the education of their people. Education cut crime. Education develop your country. Education build a better society. This government has not build a classroom. That means I say not one classroom.
Mr. Richards, I'm gonna let you just set back yourself back in, I guess. So we have so we can let you back in. But just want to hear some different advice.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Big up. Enough manners, enough respect. Caution. Where did they get? You don't talk about oil, you know, go back to oil. Because the man mash up oil.
I give one man a chance for me, VG. I'm not talking about two. I'm close.
Are you make the man jump in a job?
Yeah, man, but me are close. First in a VG, hold on a VG, me are close. Good. Like, numbers game. When somebody make a point, you point it with and support it with evidence. Numbers game. First thing, we came back from far as 2007-11. Andrew Hollis, as education minister, took the primary average from 50% passing or literacy to big 90s at the end of his stewardship by 2011. Big lie. So, big lie him tell a while ago. Next thing, several classrooms that schools have gotten expansions. So much so, they have came off the shift system. Another obvious lie that him a tell. Lackovia High School, Black River High School, Magati High School. More people in the comments can list other schools that have came off the shift system. Big lie. Education, students not passing is not always a matter of the school nor teachers, though it can be. If the students are not committed towards their own learning, then no teacher or nobody can bet them learn because the lessons are being taught. And if you're committed towards learning, nobody can open education put in your head. If education, according to you, is the way out for Jamaicans, that's the reason why the Jamaican Labour Party would have made no guarantor on student loan. If education is the way out, that's why the Jamaican Labour Party is making sure going forward its citizens of all type, Labour Right and PNP, have the opportunity to get themselves skilled, certified, therefore making themselves more marketable, giving themselves what is called a competitive edge to compete not only in Jamaica but outside of Jamaica. So that goes to show that the JLP really cares about education than a PNP. Next thing, me all know, when it comes to economic reasoning, you have a thing named informal economy and a thing named formal economy. If you know, say PNP never did do nothing to the economy, go and check the numbers the numbers of the informal economic contribution to the whole GDP. For example, we are talking about say a 40% it a contribute now under the Labour Party to the GDP. Therefore, more Jamaicans are becoming gainfully occupied. How then the country go back where?
Alright, hold on. Alright, manners. I'm gonna let you go now, you know. So make sure you say what I said, but I'm gonna let you go.
Right. So how then the country go back where the trajectory there?
Send it, don't tell me if I go look. Send it to me inbox so I have wherever you get it from. Because I tell you, I look someplace.
But before me land, when you make people make so much blunt statements, you have to ask them, not for your sake, to provide numbers to support their arguments. If not, it remains allegations or lies.
Manners, I'm not call them lies, but I just call it everybody's opinion. I could be lie if it's incorrect. A lie or
without being able to prove or lies because it's just my opinion. Opinion on a fact.
I don't really lie. You know, some man sit down and talk and a man hear something.
An opinion is not a fact, VG. An opinion is not a fact. So when people use your platform, hold on, VG. Don't make people use your platform to use lie and market a PMP that would have failed the youth of Jamaica and the people as a whole today and previously. And the PMP versus now. People life better. And them know I be a dirt truck the exist on the PMP. Be a dirt truck. You hear me? I tell you, I be a highway exist now.
Stop now.
I know. Yo, this one man lie, brother.
Jump back. Yeah, but let you out. You can jump back in. But let you back in. Big up. But we still work over time. Caution them jump you a while ago, so I think I hear time now.
You know what, VG, before me start, funny enough, you know, the man tell people about who for tell lie when clearly in Prime Minister make a statement, I went this. I don't remember which meeting this, but one of them meeting there when said them supposed to respond with them own positive news. Listen, when a man tell you to respond with your own positive news, technically you just tell yourself you go lie. And that is the state, as a matter of fact, make a show you, because probably them believe a lie, me I tell, but big up yourself still ghost because you come and do what the Prime Minister tell yourself to do. So we're going on the aisle now. Listen, VG, I'm not going to tell you, say, we'll find a well. We don't have a well as yet.
Right.
But we have traces of oil from 2015.
Traces. Cosmo, mute your mic, please.
Yes, we have traces of oil from 2015, and it was confirmed in 2019 by the PCJ, that is the Petroleum Corporation Jamaica, that them find, I think, about traces. 3 or 2. You understand? But I guess the quality never up for them 2 there. Okay. They find more now and then explore. But the question is, and not even only the question, but the thing about the statement that Darrell Vaz make, it was very immature for you come out and say there is none.
Yeah, but when I say caution, even though everybody jump up and say oil there, them said enough not there when it don't make no sense. You know, in sense, everybody thinks say blood clot, oil there, no job. You know, so I try to say, you know, none of there till we find enough to make sense.
At the first of the piston core sampling for all right, we're in from 2015, them find something there. They realize that the grade never up. And from 2015 to 2024, at the first, them are going to do piston core sampling and them find traces 2 other places and them never do piston core sampling.
So now they find a place where it might be more real for them to find enough oil. But them don't do it yet. So them are going through the process. So you can't say oil there. You have to just give them the road in the man. Just don't attack it so hard, man. Me way there now. But it just depends on how you want to see it. Me see it, give them the benefit of the doubt, say. Them don't see the amount yet, they're not sure. They're going to put in investment now for dig, see how far down the oil thing go for check if it's deep, and we know if it's dead, then we're going to explain, say, yo, Jamaica hot, we have oil. But if you say it ahead of time, everybody going to say, yo, so when my thing there? Are we supposed to reach now? So then we say, I could just work with it, so Kasha. You know, that topic there, we're going to deal with it, so. You know what I mean?
I work with it on a level there.
Yeah, we could just work with it, so for now.
So where I say no IC talking and
the IC, I'm not reach this yet because I think that's the only topic that I hear.
We're talking about just the runnings of the country then.
Runnings of the country, anything you want to talk about.
Runnings of the country.
I never about
right now, we don't give the government a C minus.
That's a passing grade. Nothing wrong, go and talk.
Yeah, we don't give them a C minus because basically, you know, you see, the infrastructure where them really live off right now was set in place from between 2012 to 2016. And them continue. That's why we don't give them a C minus. We don't see no improvement on the infrastructure was set already. And that is what I have a problem with. Because I think there's room for improvement. There's always room for improvement, don't
Yeah, Manas. I straight talk. What about straight talk? I like it. Go on, yeah.
You understand? So, where education is concerned, me no feel please.
Someone was saying earlier, I could have the student them and almost I do have nothing to do with the teacher of the government. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but we have got back in education because at first
I could have the phone, I could have TikTok and make it happen. So we can't argue that way just so.
Nah man. We have got backward in education because before them used to have a program in the schools where the children them get them tablet. To do them work, and they were supposed to be the internet and the classroom supposed to have a little digital something if we can use the technology for
I get ready for cut you again, you know. I get ready for cut you. I know me that chat enough, but we got about 4 minutes. I get ready for cut you. So say I say fast. Me hear where they. So I say fast and done it.
So I think we can do way more better, especially this government should do way more better where education is concerned, security is concerned, housing is concerned, and transparency and integrity. We need them kind of something there.
All right, man. Hold it till we forward. Manners, me here with it. Hold them and you start back there, sir. Open discussion.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Big up.
He's not there before him still. I'm just asking.
Make him go ahead, man. Make him go.
No, I'm gonna try go in that process where just come back road to the top.
Cutting my time, so
yeah, that may I try.
You go.
All right. Cool. No problem. Listen to me now. Me is not one of the person who can deal with no theatrics because every time you listen to somebody and them come in and talk about 6 million barrels or 5 million barrels,
that kind of technical.
Me can't deal with that. What me want to know now is the man who deal with the books. Nigel Clark, we are dealing with the books. And every day the PNP tell us, boy, the books not right, the books did wrong. How comes they have a multi-international place like IMF choose to give the man a job such as what is get knowing same as a screw up?
Because IMF destabilize LMI.
RJ. Mr. RJ.
Hold on, him don't know. Him just 15. Him don't know the settings.
This is the question that I want to know. You are telling me a world leadership like IMF choose out of all the countries in the world and come on the little rock right here so and say we want to give this position. No one says a screw up.
Well, discussion. I don't really call it screw up, but
PNP
IMF to me is still, IMF isn't that great to me like you might have them as, a lot of drama go along with IMF.
I'm glad you said, but where's the drama that the IMF? Okay, where's the drama that the IMF?
And now place them man they pass through and left some people that some hole where them can't dig out.
No. Me not going. Well, I hear you, but I'm not going to agree with you because here
what you get after. I just talking. I wrote that.
Simple. Me personally now have a place where you can come in and if you want a 20 grand to borrow, and me give you my stipulation and you borrow my money. Why you think when me come in your house to come take away your things, me supposed to have a problem?
When you give me a stipulation, say I can't build a school or I can't build a this out of the money me I give me, I tell you where you can use the money where you borrow for do. A wickedness in a way, but listen, this is what we just say now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The stipulation.
Yes, sir.
Can put you in a situation. You need money for do some things.
Yes, sir.
But me I tell you, say the money me I got on you.
Yes,
and this alone you can do with it, You understand?
The issue with that is.
Don't waste your time now. Remember, say your time.
No, ma'am. The issue me have with that is. Me come off now and get goodie. Come on, hear goodie. The issue me have with that is. I lay my clause out and I tell you, say, if you not pay me $10 by tomorrow, me I come in your house. So what is the argument?
All right, me hear that's on your side. Me hear with the manners, no problem. Manners, exactly. It's just a loan. And if you don't pay by a certain time, I go with the bed.
So what is the argument? Why don't we?
No argument. No, we don't have a long argument. Me hear with it. All of this, so maybe reach back to a point again where somebody can talk more about.
My girlfriend.
Manners. Good day 6:43, 6:45 sometime.
VG, what we're going to do, we're not going to come spend a lie. You Richard run gone. You Richard talk about educational system. You Richard never graduate grade 9. If the educational system was so good, you Richard would have a first degree. The least, you Richard come on this platform and said this administration since 2016 has done nothing for education. This administration who have done enormous upgrades to school and take schools up to this year, Papine High School, Bridgeport High School, Nagahead High School, Ocherius Primary for the shift system, and you Richard came on your platform and blatantly lie and said no school have been removed from the school system.
Big time. Okay.
Yeah, you Richard is a liar and a dunce. No,
and a lad, he must never know. He never know. He never know.
VG, my term, about me, I call him, me not mince no words, or your program, you can mince the words. Me, I call a spade. He also said no infrastructure. Westwood High School, Alberton, Trelawney, Womotek, Manchester, Port Antonio, Portland, Arlade, Exchange, Arlade, all schools and this report is from JIS from 2022 who have a major infrastructural upgrade, right? We're not going to go back and talk about Isle because Isle a search for Jamaica Waters from 1920s.
Yeah, we're not gonna, yeah, we're
From
still kind of.
1920s, so that is fluff. Carson come here, come talk about integrity and worth. What the integrity and worth we should talk about is to explain to the Jamaican people why people down a jungle in a Mark Golding constituency, and listen to me very good VG, still a shit in a bag, not living a proper infrastructure. But Mark Golding take up 20 million US, convert that through his company and got Barbados or Bahamas, got bill low income housing. The people them a jungle don't want low income housing. It is factual information. Google it through proven. That is what we are talking about. Andrew Honest has built over 270 odd, and the goal is 300 and odd houses, 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom houses, free of cost and given to the lowest, low socio-economic persons of the society. 2 of those houses were given out in Nita Ellie constituency, PNP constituency, in a Mark Golding constituency. So let's talk about infrastructure. Last point. They're talking about IMF.
Yeah.
Omar Davis was not a finance man. Omar Davis don't know nothing about finance.
A finance boss. Me as a finance boss.
Omar Davis don't know nothing about finance. So that's why the IMF could have pulled him and tug him and make public sector have 6 and 7 years worth of wage freeze. Bruce Golding and all the Shaw said, no, we are going with our own stipulation. And first of all, them said PJ did pay off IMF or whenever they go back there. In 1997, they taxed the Jamaican people $100 million in taxes, where all of them Monday they do. No road never fixed, no hospital never fixed, no police vehicle never buy. Let's talk about it.
Good. All right, let's talk about it. Travi, I'm not for sale because I think we're going to on the same line of reasoning. Where you there? Travi?
Yeah, whole heap of things. I want to point out to you, VG, when Mr. Holmes made this speech that we need to go and combat the lies with our own achievements. He was speaking to the JLP cohort, which would have been the people who would have speak on the party's achievements. When he says our own achievements, he's talking about the party involving everybody. I guess that part they just go over some people's head when they hear own, them just get confused about it. But it is used in the context of the party's achievement when he says our own achievements, right? Now that's what we mean. All right, we talk about education. I remember one of them stating that education are the key and I had to go fix everything and this and that. Well, if so, this government, I want to tell you, has, through the Ministry of Health, has allotted 2.5 billion, that's 500 million per year, geared towards scholarship for tertiary education for health sector workers. All right? Whether it's new studies or further in your studies to be more educated, because remember, they said education is the way, right? Another 650 million has been made available. Barry Wynn Memorial Scholarship, it's called. Another 650 million is made available for scholarships so that people of Jamaica can educate themselves, because like they said, education is the key. See, you have peer program which involves mentorship, and even students of the state are getting help from the government where education is concerned, right? Which are that a bit more on touch. They talk about security. No other government our administration has spent more money on security than this government. I heard Richard say, just this year budget then can talk about. I'm telling you, we have bought 5 helicopters for the JDF and 6 Coast Guard vessels for the Coast Guard over this 8-year span. Jamaica, from independent to 2016, had 1 Coast Guard vessel. As a matter of fact, a half, because it wasn't modern and it wasn't up to date. See? And this administration in its 8 years has bought 6 additional ships, and we have now signed the agreement and paid for 22 metal shark speedboats to patrol our waters. Yeah, we have renovated over 137 police stations and have built or is commissioned building more than 20 new police stations, whether it's replacement or it's a brand new facility. We have done that.
Chavi, hold on, little man, cause that's what I want. That's what kind of want here. If he was doing anything, that's what I want here. I'm not really know them thing. Hearing this now we can say yes. And when you or whoever want come back and rebut them, can whatever. Cosmo.
Let me say this to you. Over 50 billion has been spent on national security. No other administration has even spent a quarter of that.
Good night, VG.
Good night, Cosmo. Big up, Travis.
First of all, VG, Naga Primary, Bridgeport High School is still on the shift system. It's not come off of the shift system.
Slow down. You said that because he named that as Goody named that as one of the places. That's why you're saying that?
They are still on the shift system.
One of the places, right?
2 places that are still on the shift system. All right. Remember this now. The 18 years of nothingness where them talk about with the People's National Party. I'm going to name 3 new industry that the People's National Party started. And the spin-off on 3. And I want any one of them to name 3 new industry that this government started. All right,
3 new industries started by this government.
3 new industry. One was JOTC. We started JOTC, right?
Okay.
More organized bus system.
Rubbish.
Transportation is an
industry. Travis and Goody. Listen what I go now. This man is speaking to a man at the street. At the street talk. And hear it and I make sense out of it. You're saying it's not a system or whatever. When they come back around, but we are talking at the street, a street reasoning. I want him say it, I say, the bus system, I want to bring in the bus system, I want to say JUT. So what I say, I hear it.
We're bringing 98, we're bringing JUT.
What I'm saying is not an industry. What I'm saying is not an industry.
It's an industry because it's creating jobs. It never did year before. It never did year before.
It's creating
jobs, right? It creates jobs for conductors, drivers. It creates jobs for people.
Omnibus service had existed before that. We can't allow that. That's misinformation.
Travis, shut up and talk. But Jamaica Omnibus does stop 83.
Before that.
83.
Yeah, big man, VG.
Travis, stop it like
that. Travis, hold on, Travis. So Cosmo, him saying the country bus them, the regular JOS. See that, thank you. Him said the JOS bus them was the industry. Him said if there's an industry, they're already, and him just getting some new bus.
No, there was never. We started the JOTC.
Manners, but it was JOS. Travis, hold on, Travis. When you come back round, many man talk on the road, man.
People out of the box when them not learn now.
Caution, but when you can't do that, him get him right for talk.
But VG, hold on. When they were talking, right, and nobody interrupt them, right? And people's talking and they're interrupting, right?
So you're not going to do video. Cosmo, I give you 3 minutes straight with not chatting. Me not chatting. 3 minutes.
We create the JOTC. It create a system, right? For drivers, jobs for drivers, conductors. It create for mechanic. We create people to clean the bus at the depots. How many depots that open, right? That's one. The next one we create used car dealers. Right, we open the
used car dealers.
Dealers, yes.
Okay.
Right, in the 18 years, which in turn create used car part supply, right?
Before that, you couldn't bring in a used car. You couldn't sell a used car. You mean?
No, it was either you would have to go to Unimotors. Also for to buy a car in Jamaica. Bring in a used car, right? It creates a spin-off of creating auto parts suppliers and all of them things. Birds and all of them things. A spin-off of it, right? That's something. The next thing we renovate revitalize the telecommunication sector, right? Put it into an open market. It's the spin-off of that. Now you get Digicel, you get Centennial, you get My Phone, right? You get
it was just cable and wireless alone could have done them things them time.
And it was just house phone and stuff for you rich, right? Unfortunate, right? So it's a spin-off. Now it create the entrepreneur to start investment, to open their own like a phone stores and so forth. It create people that have that to learn to fix phone and to start the phone repair, right? Those are 3 industries that was created that was never existed in the market of Jamaica before, right? And the People's National Party put that in place and have that running, and even now you're still benefiting from it. I want any one of them to name 3 that this administration has did.
Hold on, the Cosmo. Nobody said on yet. What name? Dark Night. You said, I must stop the madness. I'm just an ear, and I want everybody to have a voice. When I'm Lego, somebody can correct it, and we'll accept the correction. But everybody should at least be able to speak with dash people and cuss people. Big up yourself, dog. RJ, what going up top there?
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, yes, Chief.
Alright, man, I just wait them still. I'm gonna point out something. One, if Andrew Wellness was a good education.
Somebody, open discussion, mute your mic. Open discussion, mute your mic. Something I go on this one.
Yeah, sorry. You can hear me good?
Yes.
Ready again?
Yes.
If the JLP government they really business about education, first things first, real people would have locked up in a prison right now and a rat. Right? So
Okay.
that's the first thing. Fitz Bailey would have been in a prison right now if them did business about education. Zine? Second
That's because
thing.
the missing money thing. Not missing money,
the stolen money. Call a dog.
Stolen money. Sorry,
The stolen
honest.
money. Zine?
Honest.
That's
Yeah.
one. Number two, make we talk about the great and glorious economy with them bill, right? VG, if you have a storehouse like NHT, Zine, that's supposed
Right.
to use to develop the country and build housing, you take NHT money and pay off debt and then send poor people got a bank now for go look loan for build house. And then boss say you improve debt to GDP. Is that a good thing?
That can't go. That not sound proper. That not sound right. That not sound right.
Make we stay upon the economy now, since of the great and glorious Nigel Clark economy.
Man,
When you now spend $2 billion to EY consultants to tell you say you can raise your salary, and you now push a lot of cash on the open market, Zine, with nothing to back it, Zine, and the dollar now start actually lose its value, and inflation that you, Nigel Clark, say it going to remain between 4 to 6%. And by the middle of the year, June, inflation reached 6.5, and international sources tell us that inflation in Jamaica by the end of the year are going to surpass 7%. When you say you're going to maintain it at 4 to 6%, you know, is that good? Second thing now, hold on now, when I reach it, you know, the great Nigel Clark, right? You improve that to GDP, but because the country don't have any productivity for the last 6 years plus straight, net exports have been reduced. Investments in the country have actually not grown for the last 6 years. Minuscule, right? When you do that now, and the actual cost of goods and services on the market skyrocket, so you can't buy half a bread again, you have to buy a quarter. If you used to buy 10 egg, you have to buy 5 egg. So your claims that debt to GDP is improved, but the cost of every single thing in the entire country, every form of goods and service, gone up. Is that a good thing?
It don't sound good. It sound away. But I think things just raise everywhere, Joe. But I don't know.
It's not just raised everywhere. VG, my wife, they're foreign. My wife start work 2 weeks ago. She walked on a Kerala.
Expensive.
Hey,
Chavi, you can't do that, man. You gotta give more time to that. To do it, just give more time.
Thank you for that, Chavi. She walk on a car lot, Zine, and walk off of the car lot with the car. Zine, don't say I'm everywhere. Because a lot of places have a lot of things can supplement them goods and services. You're there foreign, VG, and you know say you have a whole heap of programs can help you forget basic things like groceries. People in Jamaica, VG, cannot buy egg and bread. But you boast and say, you improve debt to GDP, but inflation and yam the people them left, right, and center. And next thing, VG, ask them what GDP mean. Ask them what it stand for, and ask them the components of GDP.
All right, stop this. I don't know. It's a good question. Stop this. A while ago when I was talking about foreign, I talked about, let me say, I'm going to have a couple weeks the other day, and things there, and people are bad. I know people are coming back here, so I'm going to go and talk about how expensive things are. I don't know. I can't do the accounts part and explain what I go on, but I know say foreign is not that. Just want to say that. Caution, you know about GDP. I don't say what you want to say, Steve. Say what you want to say. Caution on your time.
So, what I say, VG? I'm sure you have vibe.
Hold on. You can't do it. I have a time. Sorry. No, sorry.
Oh, all right, sorry.
Yeah. Caution me free up. Sorry. Yeah. Caution
Well, you see the GDP, RJ can't angle that. You see me? When me I deal with right now, I really like the bullying thing what go on the little platform, Virgin.
That's so fixed. I'm so fixed now. I saw him go on.
I want to fix that to that because we don't really like people that talk out a place like they feel like you know what I
give him 2 more chances, man. I give him 2 more chances. I'm not understanding.
Punishment. If the Prime Minister make a statement saying that Them supposed to react on anything what them deem. Listen, the statement is clear. You don't need no PhD in English or English literature to understand that the Prime Minister is saying anything what you feel like to put out or anything what you feel like is wrong, you for counteract. He never tell you that. Why didn't Prime Minister make a statement say, listen, okay, my supporters, please go and fact check and present the facts. They never said that. They said anything what you deem to be not true, you counteract it with your own positive news. That is basically telling someone to lie. We don't need an explanation for that.
Say it word for word. Say word for word what I'm saying. I remember different way hear things sometimes.
All right.
What I'm saying. Oh, no, nobody can talk. Caution alone attack. Somebody else say something. Caution. Say it again. What I'm saying.
Hold on. Let me go back on the art. Because I'm going to read the art.
Because sometimes...
You understand? I don't want to say it in a mind.
That's why I hear it. It can make sense outside.
Yeah, try to make it. All right, now. So if you hear me now, him say, Mr. Owens urges supporters to counteract messages they deemed negative in the media with their own positive news rather than attacking the source of information.
Gosh, I hear what you say. I hear it. But I think him just saying when people are attacking with some negative, just talk about the good things we are going. That may I try to tell it to you though. I want to hear the more positive things we are going. I don't think him I try to say for make up none. I think him just try to say, lead them with some positive reading and stop chasing across people. I say where could we do that?
Benefit that doubt, bridge in the world.
We have to live so. We can't just think, you know, say the other day. The other day some shooting going, you know, and Andrew say, yo, what if we kill him or him say something hard? And everybody said, the Prime Minister shouldn't say that. I said the man vexed him to kill off somebody and people are saying,
listen. Yeah. VG, you see what that statement there? Me not support that statement there because right now, just as how Ima said, the people them supposed to go back, either go court or meet the maker.
That was
why in cases right now? Why you not go to the court, go make them prosecute him and try to prove him innocent rather than trying to strike out whatever.
I think he might go through the process. He might go through the process.
No, that is not going through the process, VG. What the man is basically doing is basically striking out that part of the law so that he might try to omit it then. He's not going to court to prove it.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he might try to fix up a thing so you can't embarrass a person in a position until you have the full thing, the full facts. I think it's something I fix, but I don't think it's a wicked. It's like they might call him name this whole time, and if nothing goes so, him still have a bad name. You understand? So I think he might try to fix it away too. Before you call me name, no, that's cool not call. I haven't.
The affidavit.
No problem.
That is why you need to read. Then you will understand where I'm about. Read the affidavit. Let's type in Andrew Owens IC affidavit and can name out the 6
Inbox me now. Inbox me help me on a bridge caution. Inbox me. Cause there's some things. Read. Yeah. Don't move. Fancy.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Big up.
Yes, sir. I was listening to the guy before caution. And a pure lie, Mattel. Yeah.
Mattel lie?
Yes. He's a liar because I went to Jamaica some times ago and I go buy the KFC to get a piece of chicken. Taste how it tastes. And I couldn't get in there. It packed from corner to corner. And I'm in New York, not Jamaica right now. And I called somebody yesterday where they're nearby the KFC. And he said, if you see the line alone, the driving part, which is so long. So either the guy that don't live at Jamaica and you don't know what they take place at Jamaica.
No, you can't use a KFC line still.
Man. Jamaica is transforming and grow a bad mind. Them bad mind not even themselves. Them bad mind up to themselves. Then everyone see themselves they grow.
No funny people at the KFC line now buying a house no time soon, you know. And don't do it so. We can't use KFC for measure the budget. Don't do it so.
No, I'm not using it. I'm not using it. I'm just saying, if people didn't have money to buy, because I know
how you see it. Sorry.
Yes, because there was a person who said people can buy chicken in Jamaica, you know. So that has proven that person, call the person. That's a lie.
The manners, it mash up that. Yes.
Yes. So most of the things no matter about the government not doing, it's not true. Jamaica is growing. And remember now, we just come out of a pandemic and a hurricane with the government striking same way to stop the government. Come on, people.
No. What happens in that situation, you give people time to talk, because when you have situations like that, you're sent money that you're supposed to do some stuff with. And I think sometimes people say, say not feel that money could have distributed right. But we're not going to say yet. And we're going to make Goody go next. I'm going to give you a little more time. Goody, when you go next,
because
I'm going to drop you out.
I am looking at coming home back. Right
Good.
now.
Why?
Because of the growth. When me see a take place in the,
so
yes.
that if you talk and tell people,
yes. I see something that can say to me, come back home.
Make big talk. You just make the biggest talk in the night.
Because of the discipline and the strength of the right Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. That I bring me back home.
Don't say nothing else. Big up yourself.
Respect, brother.
I don't think you want to continue. You just want to say your piece, right?
Yes, sir. One love.
Right. Man, enough respect. Go there, I give you 3 minutes and I give you full of 3 minutes and I'm going to let you guys be here a while. Sorry. But that is a process.
No problem, because right now I feel like me I diminish my bread cell. No offense to you, VG, but I'm not supposed to have conversation with nobody where we're Timbaland in 2024. And then RJ company platform concept people in Jamaica can't buy egg. This just goes to show how minuscule.
So you can't buy egg?
People in Jamaica cannot buy egg. This is just goes to show how minuscule and mediocre life that the PNP live. They would rather go to the shop and buy a $20 squeeze of toothpaste than go in the supermarket and buy a tube of toothpaste for $220.
Makes sense.
The country is the best it has ever been. RJ coming here boasting about, oh, my wife went to the US and she went to the car mart and took off a car straight up. How much here she have to pay for that? And how long she have to pay for that? Let's talk about facts and logics. Can your wife live off minimum wage in New York or whatever state she's in Jamaica? No. And again, none of them cannot come here and talk about why Mark Golding is building low-income housing for people in Bahamas, while people in jungle are shit in a bag.
So ask the question.
Here to talk about NHT. Remember, it was Processing Similar who went to the NHT to bail out our friend out of outer money, and the Jamaican people is still paying for that bailout.
None can go, sir. None go, sir. First time I hear that. None go, sir.
VG, you don't know about outer money? And did you know that it was NHT money that was used to buy the outer money property? You never know that. Well, you learned that today. And a PNP are the first one to touch NHT money. Let's talk about the many scholarships that the government is giving away through the NHT. But PNP not like education, them like freeness, and them love them belly. So the first thing them come talk about are who can buy egg and who can buy chicken. But them now going to talk about the many scholarships and the billions in dollars that have been pumped into the education sector. Because many of the PNP people, them bad mind, none of them never graduate high school. Perfect example, you Richards, who graduate at grade 9. Let's talk about it. VJ, I don't want much of a program tonight. I concede.
If you want forward back, you can send a request, but I'm gonna let you out. So I'm try you some. Yeah, I'm right. Big up. Who's then? Travi, your last talk too. No more. I think you're coming later. Go on,
no. It's gonna be my last talk because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Big up.
All right. First up. Used car in dealership and industry start under Darrell Vaz time. See, we never Darrell Vaz and Tiaga way back.
Used car was under Darrell Vaz. Somebody said it was PNP time.
Go and Google it. Right? Go and Google it. Like I said, JOS, Jamaica Omnibus Service, existed before JUTC. So that's no crazy. We just check down that rename and borrow some money and buy some bus. Rubbish to massive. You understand? What was the third thing that he touched? He touched a third thing. There's so much people talk. Me never get into that. We're going to focus on right now. See? I was talking about education and scholarships before. We're going to ask you this question, VG. Very important question. I want you to answer me as honest as possible. When was the last time you hear a Jamaican died of hunger?
Everybody say like, when's the last time that Jamaican die of hunger? I can't answer that because I don't think the media work them way in Jamaica when man gonna talk about it.
You never hear that, right?
I'm not gonna say with you. I'm not gonna say with you though. But me know what you're trying to say.
No, we not do media talk. We not tell me about media. Every time
a man say that. Oh,
street talk. Well, I know.
No,
every time somebody says something, you say a street talk.
I'm not street talk.
You ever hear somebody say hunger in Jamaica?
No, never.
Them say food can't buy. Them say food cannot buy, and that is a global phenomenon. Inflation is a global phenomenon. See, people in the UK about, people in Canada about, people in the US about. It's a global thing. It's not just to Jamaica. See, but more importantly, me touch some better topics. Them talk about corruption. See, the Transparency International, which monitors corruption in all the countries of the world, have rated this administration higher than any other administration in Jamaica's history. Yeah, so that dispel them argument of corruption. No,
if something goes so,
Moody, Fitch, Stock and Poor, all of these people have rated Jamaica's economy higher than ever before. As a matter of fact, our credit rating stands at BB. Never before in Jamaica's history. Anybody will see a cuss Jamaica because they have a bitter life. They don't love the country. They don't have a good experience. They have a bitter life and they're bitter. You understand me? Who is willing to work and build a life for themselves? You're not going to hear them cuss and complain because them not look for this, because opportunities exist in this country. You understand me?
I believe
you. You live in a Jamaica, VG. You are dead for hungry?
No, I'm not dead for hungry, man. I'm bad liquor still. But me bad liquor still.
No,
I'm far from rich. Me far from rich.
Are you working, man?
Yes, but you have to work for them food, Joy.
Thank you very much. That's what these people need to promote. The country's on a different level. Them say tourism don't lie. When we got to first quarter, when we ended the first quarter, tourism numbers was higher than projected. Over 3 million arrivals.
Hold on there. Give me a second at a time. What's your name? Sanjay Muir. VG, how you hosted a live about politics and you have no clue on certain topics. Here one out. Me not like people are too smart. So, you know, we just there all our vibes, we there all our reasoning. And I'm like, we call it street talk. This is how we talk about when they're on the road. So we give everybody a chance to talk. Some people know the facts. Some people say opinion and if it makes sense outside. So anything I don't know much, today is my day of learning. I never know say Porsche take money out of NHT. That's fresh to me. I'm so come chat about that because that's new. Go on, Tabby, run out of time.
That is true. That is true. They bought out money from Lenny Little White. As a matter of fact, the NHT board was headed by a PNP senator known to be Lambert Brown, which a Porsche people them. They bought out money experience, right? And that business and property just are overgrown with bush right now. Nothing is being done with the property. As talk about bad management. The Trulani multi-purpose stadium, where them say they are green field, which we owe and is servicing a mortgage for now. VG, may I ask you as a person, what is the purpose of that place? How is it contributing to Jamaican society right now?
Other place, they play one cricket game one time or something. What do you want on
very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
With the billions we're investing
right, yeah, I'm going to take it. Cosmo ready. Sorry. Man, listen to you because you're chatting of things. But Cosmo ready. Cosmo. Yes,
no problem. VG, first of all, let's go on the credit rating. When Porsche get Jamaica in 2012, the credit rating was a C-. It was the worst it had ever been. Right? It is the worst when Porsche get it.
What year you said?
2012, when she get it from Bruce, they wrecked the economy and brought down the credit rating to a C-. The credit rating, nobody want to do business with Jamaica.
Is he right about where it is now?
Within the 4 years that Porsche was in power, she lifted the credit rating from a C- to a B-. Right? Lift up the credit rating, lift up the prospect of Jamaica, of investing in Jamaica. They take 8 years to move the credit rating one place. Right? They take 8 years to move the credit rating in one place. Now they're talking about Outer-Many. They said Outer-Many was a property that the NHC sees fit to buy because it was at a reasonable price for further development. The money that the PNP,
the NHT sees fit to buy,
because it could be developed into a housing scheme. Remember, NHT is to develop housing scheme. This was a large property that was selling for a reasonable price, so the government went in and bought it. Right. The price that the government bought it for now, that place right now, value of over 4 times what the government bought it for.
Okay. So
it was good business.
They built on it, or just the land they made is 4 times
because this government came into power and they done away with NHT, building low income house.
Yeah, I get to
this
that trouble.
Government came into power and lending NHT money to for them. Fred, to do housing. Hold on, VJ, and I want you to listen to me. One of the most thing that you must provide for your people is that they can work and buy to achieve a home, right? The average house in Jamaica is $26 million, but yet still the average Jamaican is working $1 million.
So
the average Jamaican will never own a home under this administration.
Now
the question me that I like to ask them, the 300 low income house that the Jamaica Labour Party built in Harristown constituency, the 144 that they built in Tivoli Garden, and the one that they're building in the Prime Minister constituency, where did the government get those money from to build those low income homes? Right? Whose money spent to build those houses?
All right,
that's what I want them to come out and answer.
Manners and respect, Cosmo. Hold it there, sir. Me you say, RJ, continue.
So, VG.
Yeah.
Me love how nobody to tell me what GDP mean now.
To forget, no? You tell me that. Say it again.
So
you do it. Explain it to us. Explain it quick.
Can't do that now. I'm showing a few things. Zin?
Yes.
The point I make with the whole egg and bread situation, VG, because I carry it from the top about the inflation rate, talk about the excess liquidity on the market with nothing to back it, decrease in productivity, decrease in net export, all the word I'm nobody in the business about. I'm going to carry it down to the basic level. A man can go out the road and know say, I can buy a sandwich.
Manners.
You understand what I say? You understand what I say? Next thing, since we're on the topic of productivity, Zin, you want a leader who is able to do international business and directly bring money into the country without having an overseas investor coming in and exploit the country, correct?
Makes sense.
True or false? When you have a man now, watch it now. When you have a man now who can actually go our next country, go build house in our next country, and directly bring in foreign investment into the country, led by a Jamaican, for Jamaicans, in. So this is not an overseas man now. I look on Jamaican and say, yo, them dollar weak. Make we run in with our strong currency and rape the economy like we always happen. No, you have a Jamaican now with a Jamaican company going overseas and bringing in money. Is not that the leader that you want for the country?
Oh, so you say it. Okay.
Is not that the leader you want?
Me hear you say it. That's the first time I hear that way there.
Next thing, when you talk about credit rating now, VG, what is credit rating for? For go borrow money.
What is it for? To see how much you can get, to see if we're going to give you none. To see if how we're going to deal with it.
A credit rating is not a marker of your productivity. A credit rating shows you say you can go borrow more money. Let me show you how the brilliant government do it now. Them come and say, yo, we're lower debt to GDP and we not take out no more loan. But you know them take up a line of credit. Now, me and you know say a credit card is not a loan, but it's also a loan. And since the year, he pulled on $255 million counting. After that emergency line of credit is a liquidity line of credit that him have. So him not take no loan, which is true. But him a pull off a line of credit. So in essence,
pressure that.
Come on now, VG. They pretend like some people are idiots.
No, some people just don't understand. Everybody brain at work like your brain at work, That's cool. Let's explain. Let's slow down. Explain. Yes, I will leave you answer. Yeah.
Come actually write them down.
I'm not writing, John.
What discussion asks, why is it that IMF would want Nigel? IMF got in a low and middle income countries all the while, go mash them up. The man them say, yo, Nigel do a great job there, so make we take him go mash up some more country. Come on now. No, but tell the truth. Which middle income country IMF do business with them and them come out on top? The man raised the inflation rate in Jamaica. The man caused the currency for devalue. Net imports to exports is going down. Investment is not growing. IMF say, yo, I him we want.
RJ88. Well, yeah, time here where you reach. And I'm kind of glad to get an IMF thing. I'm not take up IMF that way. It is what it is still. And you have to smart to get that position. I think that's what they're saying. But no, you can't. Don't say it, you know. A caution next. RJ, stop it how you attack it. You can't rule that you can't do nothing yet. A caution time. 7:20.
First and foremost, the outer many where them talk about, them can't produce the information there. Because me basically I look on the internet and it's a different kind of information, and the Prime Minister did state that they didn't in Parliament also. Go look it up on the JIS because I realize when you say glean and start factual. Yeah. So the outer many, something where them talk about Porsche purchase, them need to go back and do some research on that before them come and spread a blatant life on a lady. That about there's something now when me do to read out, but you me and travel. I mean, I want to get no 10. How much for that ticket? About 15 grand.
10 grand. 10 grand.
Alright, here what I know. 10 grand for it. Yeah, but I hope so I not get catch. So what I know? Let's want the Supreme Court to terminate all investigation into his financial affairs and to invalidate the report, which he sought to impugn criminal conduct. And he wants the Inter Commission Act passed under his administration struck down for lacking of independence. So basically, I'm not trying to prove that whatever these people find are the findings where them have questionable. I'm not trying to prove or justify it. I'm basically I try to get rid of the whole system. That means removing that would make him clean, that is corruption. To me, that is corruption because there's no way you can underneath investigation for a lot of things, whole heap of things, tax evasion, all kind of something, possibly money laundering, everything, and you rather squash and try to throw out that out of the constitution, which is otherwise called unexplained wealth, also known as illicit enrichment. I don't see that as a transparent leader. I really don't. You understand?
My kind of makes sense. My see it and makes sense out there. I don't think so. I get it the other day and I hear it different. And I don't know. I hear it little different. So I have to really look on it again. But you explain. Manners, explain
He's
to
trying to prove himself innocent. He's trying to remove whatever them find and to make what them find invalid. That's all him basically I tried to by using a judicial review.
That's so good. That's how you go.
Strike out that part of the law, the outside. So automatically I try to take out illicit enrichment out of the law.
Alright. If you say so, we are going to talk. You inbox me, somebody inbox me, will? And let me see it again. Because that sound away. When I hear it that way there, then we get corrected and I hear it that way where say, I think what is how them deal with it to where them can embarrass you away then. You want to change up some way to deal with it. Yeah, yes. Me hear where there. I'm not going to argue because I'll put it that way, but that's a whole reason. Yeah. We're gonna look at this a second. Big up. Ashley. Big up.
I'm tapping you there from London, so I'm a Jamaican born in London, you see me? So,
big up yourself, Chief.
Yeah, but obviously, man, I sent to Elizabeth. So I know what's going on with certain things that's going on because I'm not really into the politics, but I'm for the people. And what I've discovered is that, because my grandfather is a Lacovian man, I've realized that the people them, Mark Golden, Curry, what they've done, they've took on the European agenda of the Freemason. I've discovered now. Before I thought it was just a minor thing, but now I've realized that they're trying to recruit on some European British thing. This is why I've kind of avoided them now. I'm mighty from London. And I told them, because they tried to recruit man in a certain green. I was going to go and get my maroon card and them thing. And I said, hold on a second, something don't feel right. There's an energy. I'm like, something
wrong.
Something not. So then, because I'm a spiritual, I've just done a bit more research and and I said, hold on a second, you're taking up the Arab man's concept and you're trying to push it in Jamaica. Voided. You can't take out a culture that's not ours and put it in Jamaica and then try to put it in the people and think you're going to recruit people. Voided. That's not what we fighted for as black people, as Marines in Jamaica. And at the end of the day, the power's in the people. The power is not in PNP. The power is not in JLP. The power is in the people. So over these past couple of weeks now, I'm a diplomatic Jamaican, and I've claimed my status in London, in England. So I'm a free man in my country on this land. So so therefore I'm trying to educate my people in Jamaica to do the same thing, because the more of you guys have the common law in your hands, is the less that nobody can talk. But the more that you guys try to look for white people, look for Andrew to try and open doors for you and do certain things, is that's when you're really good. It's like asking someone to feed you. I mean, you can feed yourself. You can plant your own things. You can grow your own food. But like I said, the indoctrination is what's going on the left-hand side with PNP and the right-hand side with Andrew Holness. But what you have to remember, he's from the private sector. So a lot of corruption he's doing is coming out now. You know, a lot of people are getting more clued up. And the public sector, we're in the public sector. And what he's going on is in the private sector. You got to understand the two difference between the two sectors. And this is why when I found that he's got 30 accounts, that's the big. I don't know one person on this planet that's got 30 accounts. I don't know one person.
Yeah, you know one that have 28 now, so it is what it is. Great.
No, but I don't know one person that has that. Even at the end of the day, it's in the private sector, and the people are not benefiting. The people on the land are not living. They're not living to their means of their birthright. And another thing too, everyone's been born with a birth certificate. So therefore, they naturally should be, they're sovereign people. That whole land of Jamaica was born in the British time. So therefore, everybody has some money in their birth certificate, but they're not accessing. But guess who's accessing the money in your birth certificate? Your Prime Minister.
Prime Minister's accessing the money off.
That's what's paying for all these little schemes, all these little things, all these little companies, all these little things, all these little things. That's what's paying for everyone on the road, and the people that are not getting nothing at the end of the day.
All right, Ashley, big up yourself. You have made your talk. Who understand what's going on over us? May you say something about the accounts. I know me not follow the accounting. I just realize I have a couple of accounts where me and my ethics I have one. Realize my loan account I one different one. Realize I have a little account I one bank we not used for how long. I realize that we shut down one business account long time ago. It's still an account. So me when things say I have one little savings account about 5-6 accounts. So I'm not getting a 20 out 8 account or reason. It's just it is what it is. Carl, where there? Carl, you next.
VG. Yeah.
Yes, King.
You know, I don't like talk behind people back, you know. I'm sorry, some my friend you Richards are there.
Him not that far.
It's a man, still. It's a man who can hold a reasoning. It's a man who can hold a reason with more than 5 minutes without start trace, unlike some people. But you, Richards, continue for carry a line of argument here, and you need to stop it. Talking about we only appeared on the interest on the debts. Not no so. If you, VG, go to one institution, favor borrow money, and the institution lend you $1 million.
Yes.
And the agreement where you have is to pay $1,000 every month.
Manners.
You can't pay $500.
No.
You have to pay the $1,000 because if you pay the $500, you breach the contract. So you Richards, me need to stop talking the foolishness there. But we only appear on the interest. Not no go so.
No, but the 1,000 would still be the interest part of the million, the interest for the million payment.
No. But it would be a part of it. But if I say we only appear on the interest. And not the
I don't know the fact that
you can't only pay them for the interest alone. You can't only pay them for the interest alone. You have to pay upon everything.
I want the truth, you know, say if you just pay the interest alone, the bank now bad enough for you pay the interest. You can go on with $1 million for the rest of your life.
But it works on VG.
It works. It's not a credit card thing, man. It works on for you pay interest.
No, you see credit card, card. Credit card is a different thing from when a country, when the state borrow money.
Oh, okay,
it's a different
okay,
thing that.
okay,
it's
okay,
a total different thing that. The state we talk about.
Man,
and the next thing, we hear the virgin downstairs I talk about JUTC as the institution with the PNP bill. Yes, the PNP bill it. But guess what now? Are the biggest corrupt place the PNP ever bring in. Because it created to create jobs for the boys. Let me tell you something. You see when Mike Kenwood, when we come back in our power 2007, there was 100 odd people on the payroll at JUTC, fictitious name. All Mike Henry said to them, all Mike Henry said to them, wanna bring on an ID and come collect on a pay. I suppose me ask you, I'm gonna ask you a question. How much out of the 100 and there thing come?
I have no idea.
But let me tell you, three alone would have come.
That's wicked.
And up until today, the JUTC, as far as me concerned, it is a waste of taxpayers' money. Up to now, JUTC still a cost of taxpayers. It a bleed same way. Only treat little better off now. When Portia come in, in 2012, when she's coming in 2012, yes, she come in and find some things where she have to deal with, like some debts and support, because what people need to understand and must remember, there was a recession in a 2000 when Bruce Colin was in power. During 2008, there was a great recession. Was one of the great depression recession since the Great Depression. Drop and all it was bad.
Right.
So it's not for justify nothing. It is the truth. So there was a problem right there, right? So the program, and in addition to that, the PNP, the Out for Blood. When Bruce Colin mentioned and said, boy, watch me, I got take a pay cut. Them said they know that. Even though it was symbolic. But them said they know that, them want for them pay. And the union say man who hold it for them say them not take no great freeze. Them need them money. So everybody want a pound of flesh, VG. So when you hear them talk about JUTC, one of the worst thing ever happened to Jamaica.
Don't go far. It just remind us of some things we have no land with.
But we want them to remember them things and stop chatting foolishness.
Don't go far, man. Roller, a big up call. Roller, where's that going?
Yes, my brother VG. I just want to say a pleasant good evening to you and the panelists. It is my first time coming on your show. And I'm just going to give you a little background if you want to drop in and ask my question.
We're working on time doing that, so make sure your background not too long. I just 2 minutes I get to that.
No, man. You're good, man. Let me just add something to what was discussed earlier. I have bought about 7 to 10 homes over the years in the United States and here in Jamaica.
How many in Jamaica?
I just came back 2 years ago. I lived in the States 47 years. Went there when I was 21 years old to do engineering. And I actually lived there 47 years, traveled back and forth 127 times. I provided scholarships to students here in Jamaica, over 1,000 scholarships, valued over 100 million Jamaican dollars. So one of the things is, when I come on these shows, I don't call to beat on a PNP or a JLP. I'm here to uplift my country based on what I have done. So, and I feel so disturbed when I hear a lot of negative about Jamaica. Let me tell you this, brother VG. I was homeless in the States when I was going to college, finishing the top 2% of my engineering class. And when I came back 2 years ago, there were a total of 34 people who I know from my graduating school from Excelsior who have moved back to Jamaica. I spoke to some others when I was at a meeting last week. There's another 25 people I know who are coming back here to Jamaica. So the thing is, I have to speak big about Jamaica. I've seen a
Big up.
Marked improvement. A lot of marked improvement. So for me to continue to uplift my country, I just have to reach out and continue to do the scholarships, act as mentors. And I can tell you, through my scholarship program, we have seen over 200 medical doctors who have graduated through our scholarship program and are out there working here in Jamaica and then overseas. So I only wish people could give Jamaica more credit. I'm not here to bash either party or any individual.
Manners and respect.
Me not do that. Because I love this country. And as a ghetto youth, a $50 me leave with in a 1975, August the 29th. Now 70 years old. Me have a 45-year-old and a 42-year-old. So big up to you for the great job you're doing. And all the people who are trying to participate in the dialogue.
I will ask you one quick question before you leave. So under any setup, PNP or JLP, to you, from you doing good for your country, none of them don't really make a difference to you financially. That's what you're saying. That's what we're with you? You don't take a side. Let me ask you.
No, I'm not taking a side in terms of
manners.
I've seen a lot of great works that's been done here in Jamaica. A lot of big improvements, marked improvements.
On both sides.
Well, I didn't live down here during the politics time, so I didn't get into politics
time. It's always politics time.
Well, I am sure it is so. The last time I came in 1980, when I was supposed to vote, a bunch of gunshot. Because remember, I left in 75.
Bad man
a bunch of gunshot backed me up in our house. I go look for a bridging in the ghetto. And we realized, boy, this is not the way you do it. My only thing with Jamaica right now, I only wish people to come together, put aside the partisan, actually go out and attack issues that are really problematic.
All right, Ruler.
You can build better.
Ruler, thank you for saying that, because we still there on time, same way. But we wish more of you would come in and make some talk so people can realize that, yeah, we need to do more for Jamaica rather than do more for few side. You understand that, choice, sir?
Yes,
Thank you.
Well said. One love and thanks. I'm going to come down here.
Big up, yeah, enough manners, enough respect.
Hope to see you again.
Yeah, we're there Sundays. Politics Sundays, yeah.
Right. When we want address to, right, is the brother Travis talk about Darrell Vaz and Edward Seaga start use care. That's a lie.
So who is telling the truth? How must I know then? Can you say it? Let him say it.
Go Google it.
What have I Googled?
What year did used car dealers Jamaica release a used car license?
Can someone out there fact check that or something for me, please, and find out what year?
BG, you don't know that. You don't know that to BG.
Me I talk to what about now? Gary? No, I don't. That's what I ask you.
The used car came under PJ Patterson administration, where they brought out the flat.
PJ said more car.
Yes.
That man said, I know that part of life.
One of the first person that got a used car license was Darrell Vaz.
Oh, that you said. So let's clear it up. Don't call nobody a liar. Sometimes.
So it's a lie when you said the used car start by Darrell Vaz.
They just don't know, man. They just don't know. You have to clear it up.
And
stop
calling
people liar, man.
Hold on, PG. JUTC start 1998. JOS was done by Edward Seaga in 1983. Check the difference of years that them there. Right.
What's the point there? The bus service was from 83.
The JOS came out of commission 1983.
Came out of commission in 83?
Yes.
Oh yes. So what we used to do?
They brought in some green and white bus called $250,000. Right, the value of $250,000 dollar fee.
That wasn't government. That was private.
No, that was privatized. They privatized the bus system.
Oh, okay.
They get rid of the organized bus system and they brought in, and that was what caused the depreciation of the moral value of Jamaica in school picnic. Because that was when the loud music compound bus and the tin compound bus and the slackness start in the bus. 1983.
Come like a minibus. It come like a minibus. I didn't start the minibus thing. Yeah.
Yes, that was 1983. Right? The PJ Patterson brought back JUTC in 1988.
Right.
Organized bus structure system and something. So what they might talk about is it just show you that there are a bunch of liars.
The next thing that not 88. Cosmo, not 88.
Who is that? Oh, you start already. When you want to start?
No, you say 88, me correct.
No, I said 98. I said 98. 1998, JUTC come back in power.
All right. Cosmo, well, I think I'm gonna let you up. I'm gonna finish and let you up.
The next thing I'm gonna show them say they're talking about Mark Golding spending $20 million to build low-income house in Bahamas. Right?
Yes.
Mark Golding is the private investors with proven secure, right? Their thing is to go around and do investment, development to make that money, right? We have a structured system named the NHT that everybody that work in Jamaica is paying it to NHT. So why this government right in a power, why them take the NHT money and lend to them friend to do private development to sell the house at a market price that is not able for the people that is working and showing the NHT to afford. That's what they need to ask them government.
No, you Richard. A lot of it there. Cosmo, that's the question we're going to ask.
That's what they need to answer. Right? And stop asking stupid questions. A private man free to take in money and do private investment.
Truth.
Right? The government should not use the people's money and lend to a private person to do a private investment and sell the house way above the price that the people can afford. NHT money was to build low income house.
Manners. Man, let you do it and say I'm going to jump back in the back. Manners and respect, we're going to try to fix that. RJ, what is going on there, sir?
Yeah, I mean, I just continue with Cosmo and talk about. See?
Man, no problem.
The man demonstrate that as a private investor, a private citizen of Jamaica, the man have the ability to conduct business that can directly bring revenues into Jamaica for Jamaicans. He's not an overseas man. Are coming out of the country and exploit the country. Zine, the man is a Jamaican, a private citizen with a private company.
Businessman.
That when it was investigated by the IC, them never find nothing wrong. We have to show that in too. You understand? So whatever.
That was also investigated. That 20 million was part of the investigation.
No, but every dealings that you're in, you have to declare it. And I'm saying the IC not a problem with Mark Golding dealings. So we don't need to make that a problem. Who them have a problem with it and the wholeness, so we can make that a problem. Zine?
Manners.
The greatest finance minister what Jamaica ever have, the Financial Services Commission, sent him a letter about irregularities at SSL. The greatest finance minister that Jamaica ever have, forget to open the letter.
Forgot to open the letter, what do you mean? What going on, sir?
Forgot to open the letter about the irregularities at SSL.
What do you mean forget to open the letter?
The man get the letter and never open it. Yet still, at the same time, politicians withdrew their money out of SSL before it crashed. The great Usain Bolt now that win 3 gold medals for Jamaica, the great Dr. Ambassador Usain Bolt, money can't find back. But the greatest finance minister, they get a letter with advice about it. So somebody explain that to me.
Yeah, that sound have a little stickiness to it. That sound, caution, your turn. That have a stickiness to it. That sound that. You say it away.
Well, let me say one more thing and come back, please.
Yeah. We'll let it down. Sorry, yeah. What's it?
Another thing what people have to understand, Zine, and you Blair said this, and I thought it was an excellent point. This government believe in an indirect taxation, Because the cost of goods are so high.
Yeah, I hear it. Yes.
I contribute a lot more tax.
Man, that's true.
You understand what I'm saying? So the greatest finance minister that Jamaica ever have tax the people more than every other finance minister.
Indirectly.
Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
Big up. Hear that last one the way through. Big up. Gosh, where's that going, son? We reach.
Yeah, we reach.
Get a checker next time. Need a fact checker. Anybody willing to be a fact checker? Let's do this again next Sunday. I'm going to need a fact checker. Continue, Kashan.
Yeah, so I mean, I say still, with the whole thing about the Prime Minister, because as we say, work with the administration, right? That work with the administration and performance, right? And listen, VG, as I say, I now got discredit what them are doing, but there are things where them are do when need questions. For example, like the Minister of Agriculture. Imagine you got a court order that you're not supposed to keep a meeting, but yet still you violate the court order and still keep the meeting. You understand? And these are the problems that me wouldn't have. We don't know about nobody else, but
You got a court order that you're not supposed to keep a meeting, and then you kept the meeting.
Yeah, you go against the court order. I think in summons before the court. And the thing about it is that no, we may not understand. We don't see the government, right, penalizing or trying to bring forth no justice or make people see some accountability and responsibility in addressing that situation, because that is a blatant insult. You understand? And these are the little things we question more time.
Manners.
They never come and say, boy, them not do nothing at all, but there are a lot of things where them do what we can question, and it's not that you're just going to just sit back and watch a man and do all kind of manner of things and we just
say, don't question it. Manners.
Yes.
Manners.
And
Enough sense.
You know the next thing where VG, when we do like the non-disclosure and the Secrecy Act upon the ministries. I think that certain information cannot be revealed to the public. Not every, but certain just ordinary information cannot be revealed to the public. The whole when you see people start keep secret, you know what time it is.
Trouble. We supposed to know everything. We can hire them people and we them work for, but that place have a little weird living when I've done there, so where people kind of weak. People don't have that strength there. And because of the two parties, they have division, say they will have the numbers. When they're busy, fight to themselves, when they need to sit down and check the system and fix the system, and then they'll fix it, you know? But you need the numbers to take on the system. With division, you'll never have the.
Yeah, man, flick up somebody there for me. Come there up here.
Yeah, touch out. Big up. Carl, are you next again? Where they call? Let in some people.
No, Richards. Are you Richards to go?
I'm not letting yet. I'm trying to let in some people. Are you? No, man, you next in a line, man. Work in a line, man. Right? In a line, we go. You just go first, and I go after you.
BG, the wrong person. You take out in the BG. And Gary take out in the parish.
Gary take out?
Yeah.
Gary, I don't go on. Oh, God. Hold on, Gary, that makes it that. Alright, I'll try to find him. And Gary, I say Hugh Blair. I'm not say Gary. I say idiot.
Put up your beer.
Gary jump out of him on.
Yo, the
Gary jump out.
Listen, man. The umbrella just put up while gonna Gary jump out. The umbrella just put up. You can't put him up. You put up Gary in him space. Coming up there already, you know.
Yo, Gary jump out, yo.
Hey, boy, shut your mouth now, boy. You come around the man show. You never up here already, too. Shut your mouth, man, and stop what you around the man show.
Hold on, man. The place I get too excited. Hold on. Caution, where you say you cut? Caution, you cut?
Put up your Blair.
Hold on. Man, ask Caution if I cut. Let me just make it space. Caution, you say you cut?
I don't want him cut yet. I want to ask him one question.
Take a time out.
Take a time out. Somebody to ask you a question. Idiot with the big voice. What you there say?
Yeah, man. You see the brother will come back and go on like I say, my reason about economics. He want a kick and you want part time of your things.
RJ attack.
You see? Yeah. Let me show you something, VG. Let me show you something about economic.
Yeah.
You see, it's a process. So whilst he was there busy critiquing the finance minister's fiscal policies, one of the things Jamaicans need to look at are external factors that contribute to local inflation.
Makes
so even if Jamaica would have still had its own inflation, the fact that Jamaica is so heavily dependent on imported goods, automatically you can just say, yeah, import the inflation as well. However, whilst that would have been the case, it's clear the spending power of a lot of Jamaicans would have increased. No, it varies. We can't specify, say, oh, this type of money and spending power gone up. It just generally increased. How by do you know this? Some sectors in the private sector, you can use to direct your trajectory. If you say, all right, you know, so the country look upon an upward trend. Go and ask Carib Cement what has been their profit. If they have been seeing a reduction in profit in these trying times, or increase in profit in these trying times. The spending power of Jamaicans who have spent the time to make sure they would have gone through the necessary places and facilities in enhancing their education or skill are the striving Jamaicans today from either side, be it PNP or JLP. Hold on. So
no,
therefore,
hold on at time just.
Hold on, I go land because I can't make it final if me land. People that is going to be productive.
You make him done now. Make him done now.
People of either side now that's going to be productive, Mr. VG, has to be skilled or trained. We're going to use examples of two countries. China do mass production. Bangladesh do mass production. But in our production then garments for Bangladesh. India. Garments. These are
idiot. Yeah, me mute your mic. And if you come back on, I'm going to let you out because you're not working manager. Me mute the mic, left it there, so. Because you're stuck in the air. You're not land. You're not land right now. You have to go and fly. Carl, quick. What is your go on? Idiot, all the liquor and about diving.
Yeah.
Carl. Hold on,
It's a car.
You can't let you do explain. No, I'm not wait, man. Let's make Carl do it, man. Cool now, you. I know you're going to give up straight. On a bridging.
Right. What may I say is this. 1983, when the JOS was around, because the bridging will come out, when them Cosmo away more name, they'll come out and talk about the JUTC and they talk about JOS. JOS, it did end under the JLP government. Fine, true. Now I say nothing about that. The JLP government did lock it down. And it was a reason why Mr. Seago did lock it down. Because of the same slackness did go on there, just like we are going on JUTC.
People are get paid when they go work?
People when they work, get paid and all of them things there. So Mr. Seago, in his wisdom, he have to lock it down. Now the train system where everything did run fine and dandy. The PNP shut it down in the 90s. The PNP.
And it run good?
And it did run good. And I want you, Richards, my friend. I want my brethren, you, Richards, to dispute that.
Why them shut it down?
Them shut it down.
Why? You know why?
Them shut it down in the 90s. And up until today, dear Mike Henry, when him come back, he made a try something, but it just can't because people start live on the land, start squat on the land, some of the train line, them dig up, all different type of thing happen. Where it will cost you billions for real go back into the train system. So when you hear people are talk about things shut down and this is shut down and the PNP love to talk about, the JLP shut down a lot of training center in the 80s. If them training center it's so good for Jamaica, how come when them come back in power, them not bring them in back? The PNP have a whole heap of good things on paper, you know. You see, if you look on it on paper, them ideas what them have on paper. Me land, you know, man. You see, if you look on it on paper, it's a good program, you know. But you see, if you execute it, appear cronyism.
Some here, man. So you're fair with your reasoning, because we hear that regular.
Them have some good plans on paper. If you really read it and look on it, you will say, yes, boy. It's you know. But trust me, VG, it appear cronyism.
Lego, you know, but Maria says that because I hear that, and in a way, it's a positive because you say them have some good ideas, but it just don't achieve. But you don't say not negative because you give them the strength and say them have some good ideas on paper, but for some reason it mash up. You run the track.
You know, see, I'm don't listen to me.
No, but it's a lot takes me to work out by you.
You know, so me and Carl a brethren, Carl a big man, no disrespect him. No disrespect him. You see one of the person named DJ, him know me. I know, it's like a boy, like a fool boy. Like a
no, but you're cheers now.
No, I'm not cheers. I'm making more.
Make your point.
No, I'm making more. I'm a boy. I'm 56.
Make your point.
Him can't chat to me and see me personally. I'm done. I don't bad face to this. I mean, I'm not threatening people. And
I'm not the boy, you time and talk current affairs or shut your mouth and talk current affairs. Shut up and talk current affairs.
Stop it, somebody. I can tell you, sir. It's you. It's what you never know. Are you do that, you know?
No, but I'm first coming boy and I'm going to this.
Lego no, man. That's Lego no.
This one you said a vision. I got address. Good. Every time you talk, I mean, I want disrespect her because I'm not this. When I tell you, Mr. Goody, in the 80s, I started from school in grade 9. As bright as me be, I couldn't get figure out next school because no school was in Jamaica. Because there was no school.
And that's where she get the argument from.
And say, you Goody have a chance to PJ participate in the 90s to build school and bring up enough high school that you could have go school and go university. In my time, I go one university, in a few times, you have more than one to go do our degree. Goody have a degree and I mean our thing and goody no one in life goody can compare to me. In achievement, me have a skill, my skill carry me through life. Goody is a DC, he's a district constable, and goody have a degree. You get me I say? So make that rest. So may I get back to the point. Goody
no, me can't deal with the things that come like as a DC.
Goody, a grade 9, I graduated from school. The only reason because we never have enough school in Jamaica in the 80s. So me just go learn trade otherwise. You get me I say? She get opportunity to have a degree because of the policy of the People's National Party of the 90s, re-education. What them do with school, you understand? And make secondary school pitting now. Because secondary school, she going secondary school become high school that she could take her subject instead of in a SSC, she could take CXC, and then we move university from 1 to 5 that she could have gone to university to get a degree. That's all me not tell her, say. It's a better days under the PNP government. I just call. The only reason why the trains checked down in the same because it was not feasible. The government lose money because let me finish and you come back. The government losing money with the train because to them the time in the 80s when train are run, people hardly have vehicle. You're supposed to know that a VG. You see, when you use car thing, everyone can own a vehicle. So nobody now take train go Mobi again and train go Lindsay again. Man, jump on a car and go. So it was not feasible for the government. And to the JLPNP they come in all that the government say, you know what I'm saying, lock it down, because I waste of time that. Because train all left, I got Mobi and look with the people. Waste of money and waste of time. Because people that jump on a vehicle and go Mobi. You get me I say? And I want to take country bus and you take my yes go there. So man jump, you have coaster from town go straight to Mobi. You get me I say? So that's why the train closed down. Let me rest again till they come back around. But Goody, the only reason you get a degree is because the People's National Party of the 90s. You know what?
You're tracing it on you. You're tracing. But we should look how long the girl gone for the next page.
No, I'm not tracing it.
Listen to me, the only reason why me never get a degree in the 80s because we never have the ability to go to schools in the 90s. But as a character, me not trace.
Big up. First time one at base center. First time. Long time there, Naja. What go on there?
Long time there, wait.
Oh man, sorry. Long time there, woman.
It's a female.
Yeah.
I'm a come for address Caution and Hugh because them is a liar.
And Hugh, Lord God, you can't call out Hugh name, you know?
No, man, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid of Caution because all them coming out of Scondo I tell lie. I want to ask Caution and Hugh a question. Which period? Pardon, go ahead, I'm listening.
If you speak your truth, sorry. Is it my tell me start?
Okay.
Yeah, speak your truth.
I want to ask both of them a question. Which period that the PNP rule was there economic growth and or development or a reduction in murder since they were in power? I want you guys to answer that question for me.
Caution first.
I give you the floor to talk since you don't like to talk.
2012 to 2016. The debt
2016.
Listen, well, I know you ask a question and I'm answering now. The debt to GDP was declined. As a matter of fact, JP got the country with inflation rate at 2.5%. Kindly remember that. I think that is the lowest it ever been in history. And the crime, when you talk about crime now, the lowest crime has ever been from the millennium was 100, 1,000.
No, we're talking from 1962, come straight down low.
No, not tell me about when we talk about. Since we get it, we got to talk about when we hand it over. We hand it over with crime at 100. As a matter of fact, it wasn't handed over at that time. It was supposed to 12. But the lowest crime has ever been underneath Porsche administration was 105 after Bruce Golding have the highest crime rate ever recorded in Jamaica. That was 1,600 and something.
Caution. Big up for the reason, but your phone will give you trouble because you move. You Richard's answer to them now. A pure lie, me I say. I want to lie.
We had 1972 to 80, the great development for the human any human in Jamaica. The mass of the people were massively developed. Re-education, house, land in the 60s. In the 90s, when it comes to housing, education, everything, that no compared to no other political party, be your PNP and JLP, with them the development, with education, infrastructure, housing, telecommunication, JPS, everything.
That's a PJ.
From 1989.
From 1989 to 2007.
Yes.
I want to talk about the 430 from the murder rate from 434 was jumped to 1588. Talk about that to me, please.
And all right, listen to this. May I give this now? A debt to GDP from 262 to 115.
Murder. Okay, go on.
A poverty rate from 36 to 9.
All of me ask if you talk about the 434 to the 1588.
He must say people broke. He must say them under pressure.
No, me get murder.
So that gives them the right to do whatever they're doing.
I don't know.
Listen,
all right, Mr. Hugh, talk. That's all you do.
Young lady asked me 4 things. And me answer, me give you murder. All right, me give you murder. From 400 to 115, you don't get it. But me have a debt to GDP from 262 to 115. In unemployment from 30 to 9. Poverty from 30 to 9. That's a fact we can check.
You Richard, gross domestic product, GDP. Exactly what is this GDP where everybody does have but they have GDP.
GDP are the earnings of the country. GDP are the earnings of the country.
So when it's up by 1%. So when it's up by 1%.
Gross debt domestic.
Gross domestic product are GDP where the country earn. That's where the country earn.
Right. So when you say it's up by 1%, that's something great.
Say if last year country earn $1 and this year earn 1 cent, that's a 1% up.
That's all GDP is.
Yeah, GDP.
Just an extra manners. It's thing that time with the pan. What's her name? Lego Badoma.
Just the GDP now. And the amount of debt you owe to the dollar. Right now, Jamaica was 72 cents in every dollar. But it's still better than USA because USA owe 135.
Why you saying they're only paying the interest and they're not paying off the
yes, because listen, man, you borrow money. If you borrow the money, so when Jamaica, when your country borrow, they don't pay instant. You borrow from the IMF, no, you don't pay instant. So you get like a 5-10 year moratorium. So you always pay the interest. You always pay the interest. So we pay the interest on the debt. Every country interest and pay on debt.
So Nigeria them never did a pay off the debt at all. You saying?
No.
After everybody been saying
like USA, USA, like Canada, like England, you only pay the interest on your debt.
All right. I believe it. I left it there.
You pay for 5 years time.
Thank you. I'll get back our time. Come and take over our time. Be a setter. Yeah, we'll give back your time now. You can say what you say now.
Right. All right. We done because they not answer questions.
They not answer.
They not answer all now.
Make we go up top then.
Go ahead. Yeah. I heard the discussion from before, the argument where Mr. Hugh, because I have respect, Mr. Hugh, he was speaking about the Wholeness administration not building any schools, and that's a lie.
Anything at all.
Nothing at all, because right now there are 4 STEM schools that's being built. Right now, 1 in each region. There have been several schools that have been removed from the shift system, 11 to be exact, with addition of several classrooms. For example, like Lacovia High School, just to name one.
Right, me name what that for them because
Idiots. Is that about work with you? I say
no man, never hear what I say, so me ask him, I say. Like JLP increase past contributions to school, because when PNP did in our government, they only give people them past lunch 2 days of the week. 2 days out of the week, keeping them to eat food. Huh?
Some goes so you are mistakes.
Mr. Caution, how it work?
Make you finish, man.
Make you finish. You might get time.
Ask how it work, so that means me want you to answer now, because before me did that talk, you want.
No, that's free up your time. Free up your time and we're going to go around. We can't leave it so again.
4 questions, and I answer them, and Caution answer them, and she will answer them.
Sorry, I'm wrong. Me not leave it right. I'm going to make you free up our time, then we're going to go DJ now. I'm sorry, just free up your time. Just say what I say. Nobody
can.
That's
all I had to say for right now. That's all I had to say.
Big up. Jenna,
I mute my VG. VG, unmute your mic.
Mute my mic?
Yeah.
I wonder how you're in my mic. Lord God, I'm nice on my mic. Jenna, where there? You mute that mic, yeah.
Blessings.
Very much.
VG, how deal it?
I try mute that mic, but go and chat to your chat, sir.
You're not in your background, but you're good. Anyway, hear me now. Blessings. Blessings.
VG.
Yo, you hear me, VG? You see, me not this big economic person, but you see when we listen to some people sometimes.
You can't. Are you? I think somebody driving for you, sorry.
No, man, I'm here to talk, man. I'm here to talk. You see me? But me just listen till and we can put sense out, take sense out of nonsense and just know what is what. Because me there in one place and I see how all things are going and I kind of have a little understanding. So me just super different. All right. Over the years, Jamaica people used to scared when it come on to the time.
I may go come right up here.
No, man. No. You forgot to caution there too. But how is that? Anyway,
give me 3 seconds at a time. We don't stop complaining about how much PNP and how much JLP. I know there's some depend. Everybody am a Jamaican thing this. I know PNP.
Me take the count on the gun, man. Me take the count on the gun.
Even if you're gone, everyone hear how much PNP, how much JLP. Give me 3 minutes, Jenna. Can we dive in at time? Go on.
No problem, man. But I stay too long. I go and listen and check in. But me I say still quick and fast. Yeah, people talk about this indirect tax and all of these things. So the question on me that I ask, right? What they used to do before now was every time the budget I go read, you hear new taxes is gonna add to the people of Jamaica. This government decides, guess what now? We're gonna work it a different way. Instead of push new tax, new everything you put new tax and add new tax to the people. You gotta make it get a broader way of collecting tax and use the money and do what we have to do. And that is what enough of these people now appreciate, which is good. Because the tax is the most essential thing for run any country. Without you collecting tax, you cannot get water. Without you collecting tax, you can't get light. Without you collecting tax, you can't get road, you can't get infrastructure, you can't get school. The tax what you collect is a very important thing. A lot of these big countries with Jamaican people, use Jamaica and judge like look what going on the US, look what going on Canada, look what going on whatever. If you go in those countries and you see how their tax system work, you just say Jamaica tax system is a drop in the bucket. You understand? Because me see 1 week, me work, I'm gonna go me work overtime. Right? I work some extra overtime. I tell a VG, my wife who live in America, me get paid and the tax when the man them take out of my pay is more than fair pay. I'm not telling you no lie. The first time that happened to me, the first week I start working in New York City, that happened to me. $1,200 out of tax them take out of my paycheck. I'm not telling you no lie. There's a God up every minute telling a lie. So when people are talking about tax and how taxes collect, we don't know if you know what talk about because Jamaican is tax system is just a drop in the bucket. This place here is where people them suck you like a dog when it come out to tax. So if you appreciate Jamaica, a lot of things we don't appreciate Jamaica for, we need to appreciate Jamaica for those things because trust me, we are not that bad. Despite which government in a power, we are not that bad. Make we uplift the country, man. If Andrew do something and it do good, make we continue it. Because me say again, if Mark going to win election next time around, me don't want to just come in and everything Andrew did do him just come change. Because Andrew is doing some good program as well. And if him change government again, I see chance to do that again. You understand me? I'm a land this up. I can't know, sir, V. Mute your mic.
You're mute, VG. You're mute. You're mute, VG.
Oh, caution. I say half of that one, I'm ready to go here, caution.
Yes. The young lady come up and she vent her concerns. But you see, the thing about it is that I don't like to play politics with people's lives. You understand? It's not good to come on a platform and play politics with people's lives. People losing them life is not something to smile about. It's not only the politicians them supposed to blame also. We the citizens, so not play a monopoly with people's lives, which is a serious thing. People are lose them life. I don't want joke thing and I want game thing and I don't become campaign pan because people are lose them life. So we don't want campaign pan people are lose them life. But what I can say is that underneath this security minister, what I don't like about this security minister is that them focus more on traffic tickets. Gone are the days in a PNP time when police a snap raid, a dig down place, a look for firearm, this and that. Now, police step on the road and look for motorists and license vehicle, this and that. But VG, people have to comply with the rules. I don't have a problem with that. But it look a way that you got have all SWAT police are pull up.
No go some man. SWAT now pull over nobody.
Vehicles. SWAT police are
SWAT now
supposed
pull
to be
over
some
nobody.
elite police. As a Mr. Listen. No, I'm not say SWAT. I'm say SWAT police.
I say SWAT now pull over
you
nobody.
Understand?
Man.
Them drive the
I get trouble on you.
Which was mobile reserve, right? Yeah, I'm an internet man.
Caution. Link you up.
Understand?
Park up and link you up.
Mobile reserve.
Park up and link you up a whole back of race then. You're on and off. But go on, try again. When you park up, go on, try.
Park up. Try. To me, I'm not park yourself. What did I say? It's that. I said the SOM, right? Specialized operation. You know, I think police need to start the police work and stop be a traffic warden. Separate the police from traffic warden. We need traffic warden separate from police. Police supposed to do police work, because if you give me a ticket book and a list of wanted man, forgot if go look for and said me for choose, more than likely people are gonna choose a ticket book. And to all means the police operate is more likely that them get a mandate for go out and write tickets. It's like them have to give you something. Them just have to write something. You don't have no discussion anymore. So these are the things that people don't want to see. We not play politics with people like. But
big up.
We want to see an improvement in the police force when it comes down to tackling crime.
All right. Caution. Circle back in later if anything, but big up for the participation. Yeah. Big up. Idios. You know your name, Your name.
My guy, no VG?
No, man, your next brethren, Idios, man.
Okay.
I'm there, not there. Idios, you're there. If you're not there, we can pass, you know. Idios. All right, I'm going to bathroom. Go on, Carl.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I wonder where you get your information from, you know. Seriously, I really wonder where you get your information. And some of them think you for withdraw it, man. And be a good sports and withdraw it. You ever tell we say from 2016, not one classroom bill. And you know it's not true. Stop it, you man. Stop it, man. There is at least I know of a particular school in a Portmore right now. We have built over 10 classrooms. Me personally have the first-hand information there. But let me move from that. I could talk about crime.
Bill are two different something now. And Bill are two different something now.
Bill. Now renovate. Bill,
students
my brother. Bill.
Students not them?
Bill, our students feel them and them not done yet.
Exactly, my word was that.
I am talking about classroom bill before that. But we are talking about we are going presently now when we have first-hand information now. And that me I tell you, just stop it, man. All right, for me know you know better too. All right, the next thing is this argument about the crime rate. When the JLP lose office in 89. The crime rate was about 500 per annum. You can't understand to be corrected, but we know say never in 1,000. When we get it back in 2007, it was 1,000. Bruce Golding, you hear all them attack? Bruce Golding, the latter part of Bruce Golding administration, we have the lowest crime rate. At the time, there was a Tivoli incursion. Right? Me know enough I will remember that. Them time when the police say a man is a person of interest Everybody run come in. You know why that stop? And why we not continue? When our present Prime Minister was leader of opposition of government business in the house, he went to Peter Bunty because Peter Bunty was leader of opposition business and said to him, "We ask you to support the SOE." Him said no, him not support no SOE because him have an election for run, him have an election for win. Now, if we did continue down that line there, today we'd have better. But all because we continue to play politics and the blame game and so forth. As we speak now, every single year, crime down. As we speak now, murder down 19%. Unemployment, Unemployment at the lowest, the only time we have lower than this in Jamaica when slavery was around. Yeah, at the lowest ever. No one can dispute that. So, you know, when we attack, we need to talk fair and straight and stop talk foolish. So you, me think so you have some things to correct still. Over to you.
Alright. My turn now? VJ, my turn now? Unmute my VJ because when I hear no VJ.
Yeah.
Alright. Hey, Carl, that is up with PMP. You know what they say? From me and Cash and anyone at PMP, when you never hear we say labor at them tell lie. Never. See you we say labor at tell lie. Never stay them at tell lie.
No, me have to cut in this. No, man. No come with that. I will leave a time.
I'm saying to you, listen me, man. I have never said anybody that tell lie. We always correct on a figure without calling no lie. Me I tell you that. So listen, all right. You're the point to me I get that now. I mean I repeat it again. Since 2016, the JLP going to build a classroom. No pitting our benefit from a classroom. Them say STEM school a bill and classroom a bill. That a bill. Them not bill. Period. That a one. Two. They say crime was 500. Agree. Yes, crime was 500. In them time there. But every country in our world, if you check it out, crime rate is right on. So things and time change. Me no know. Them a youth and know there's a difference in them. And this drug straight that got change everything. You get me? I say so many never put it there. So that if you notice, say, me not blame no government for crime. And we not take crime for no politics. Because as Mark Golden proposed, he might be solution for prevent crime, not for solve crime. Because you can't solve crime. And the whole entire Jamaica will solve crime. Every last human, every last Jamaican have to help work with the government to solve crime. Government alone can't solve crime. And you say the West Kingston inquiry and Bray, West Kingston thing. So you not ever say, we should then kill off everybody at Tivoli if make crime go down to nothing. And that you are saying, I want to say no. If we continue the Tivoli curfew and the sentencing, would I kill off everybody at Tivoli? And when I justify say crime go down. Because he encouraged a Tivoli. That means a Tivoli get who know I say it, you know? Say a Tivoli get not perpetrate a crime in Jamaica, across Jamaica. Full no language, you know. We just say a while ago now. You just condemn Tivoli garden.
Stop this word. Please don't do it.
Let me finish that.
Don't do it.
Can I finish that, please?
Craft, but stop
Can
it.
I finish that, please? You just condemn. You say when Tivoli garden encourage and crime cut to the lowest.
Give me a chance. Yes, of course. But remember, you let me answer this. Please.
None of your time. When the time
all right. Me hear you.
When the time come. So you are telling me say true Tivoli garden. You prove to it say since they encourage a Tivoli garden crime cut. You admit a Tivoli garden was producing the crime right across Jamaica. That one. The two highest murder rate in Jamaica history happened 2017 and 2009 under the JLP government. Highest in any time in Jamaica history. 2017 and 2000. I go back to this when we start. The Jamaica Labour Party had built a school and hadn't built a classroom since 2016. But they agreed and built a lot of police stations. Even one down on St. John's Road, when they built a pan, when no police can go, they can't rain fall the flood. So the Jamaica built a lot of school, then built a lot of police station, buy a lot of police car, a lot of soldier tank, a lot of things to crime. They spend a lot of money when they go towards crime and not a cent to education. I'm going to rest this up, VG.
All right, Richards. Who next? We're going to go. We're not going to nobody yet. All right, yeah, first time this. Go on.
BG, you can't give me the chance to just rebut where some of the foolishness where my brethren just talk.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Hold on.
Write it down. Write it down.
All right, never write it. All right, never write it down. I'm here to talk so much foolishness, you know.
You have to write it down.
Yeah.
You have to write it down. You have to write it down. Our last person there, I don't see the name, but A something.
Yeah, VG, bless up.
Big up.
You know something, I'm not living in Jamaica, but I'm from Jamaica. I'm living in New Jersey. And sometimes I hear you people talk. I wonder if it's the same Jamaica where I come from. Because I mean, you guys talking about the 90s and the PNP government and this and that and all. Come on, you need to be more specific and you need to get your facts and more clarification. Because I'm living in America right now and I'm telling you, America live on taxes. You don't pay taxes in America, I'm sure the IRS is coming after you. Okay. You know, you're going to a car mart. You're going to a car mart in America and you take a car. That car is going to cost you maybe 5 years or whatever to pay it off.
That Jamaica already, daddy.
No, stop. Stop. You need to stop. You need to calm down, my friend. Calm down. Okay, calm down.
Don't contain me garbage,
That's what UPNP are like. UPNP have a piggish mentality. Calm down.
Sorry, Alan. You mute your mic. If you dive out on them again, we're gonna let you go. You understand? You can come back in, but if you dive in at somebody's time, I'm gonna let you go. May I give you back 3 minutes, Alan? Sorry about that interference.
And we are talking about Jamaica, but we have to use other places to match Jamaica. And you people are talking about cost of living and cost of living. Here in America right now, cost of living is shitting high. Very high in America right now. Very high. I'd rather right now to be living in Jamaica right now than living in America. And matter of fact, I soon come home. And the reason why I'm coming home is because of what this freaking government is doing there. The climate is nice in Jamaica right now. And I'm not talking about actually whether it's hot or cold. I'm talking about the climate of liberty. It's more comfortable. It's more human. It's more peaceful to live in Jamaica right now than in the 90s under PJ Patterson. I'm from Westmoreland. I can tell you, I live in the Prime Minister's constituency. And you want to check Betheltown, for example? I'm from Betheltown. I'm not free to tell. And you want to check Betheltown? There's no running water in Betheltown. The Prime Minister's constituency I'm talking about. And right now, the mayor from Westmoreland Parish Council is from Betheltown. And you check the garbage. I came to Jamaica the other day, and it's a disgrace, man. So don't tell me about PNP. All you people know is to mess up, and when the Jamaica Labour Party build the country, you break it down. You are a breaker. You are like the scammers in Jamaica, man.
All right, Mr. Alan, big up. You just don't want to say that I must let you out, or you hold on a little? What you going with you?
Yeah, man, I'm going to hold on a little bit.
Yeah, hold on a little. All right, Jenna, what going on?
Yeah, blessings again. Yeah.
Big up.
Yeah, boy, I tell you something. But here go on though. I tell you, we can't tell us say no. If nobody tell us say a Tivoli alone, the curfew wasn't Tivoli curfew. The state of emergency wasn't in Tivoli. It's after the Tivoli thing they say a state of emergency, right? So what did that mean? At the whole island. And they go back into the parliament for the support from Peter Bunting, and Peter Bunting denied. So it's not Tivoli Garden. The man did not tell you about him, did not tell you about the whole Jamaica. You understand what I say? So at this other part of it, get that out of the way and we'll look past that. But we all remember, right? In the 90s, right? If you have a country and in the 90s, a lot of things went. Well, I don't know your time, Representative. Mute your mic.
So forward, one love. So forward.
Yeah, you have to mute your mic till your time come. Yeah. So in the 90s, when you have the zinc factory lockdown, you have the flour mill you have all of these free zone, all of these things where we call Jamaica, where we're supposed to benefit for Jamaican people, but yet still them get closed on. The Goodyear factory, the same place out of St. Thomas where the government build the new urban center. All of these things is locked down underneath the PNP time, and they see even the same train station they locked down underneath the PNP time. And I can't tell you no, what should have done in enough of these things is to make sure you weed out the bad seeds out of them and get them right, because a chain system in a Jamaica right now would have be one of the best things could have ever happen. Because when you look on every country where you see grow and grow well, if you look on the transport system, look how it happened. Right now, me jump on a train from Newark to New York, $7 per pay, underneath the go and reach a work quick and fast. So them create a thing where it's connected. So that's how we fear pray as Jamaican, that's how every government fear pray. You see me, I say I make a fit it in properly and get it sorted.
Jenna, you know, some of you let out of those still because of the amount of people in the box here.
I mean, so not a problem. I mean,
yeah, man, that's forward in the thing. Mr. Blair.
BG, you say after my talk, you can let me out, yeah?
Who said that?
Carl.
When I hear turn, man. When I hear turn. Yeah, when I hear turn.
Man, when my time come on, you can let me out after.
Yeah, man, cool. Man, not bad. Mr. Blair, you know that.
So man.
You never out?
Me there, listen the labor right there, but I spread the misinformation.
I'm to that misinformation.
Just BG, hold on. Just a historical fact.
Manners.
Gun culture and the love of guns came into Jamaica between 1976 and 1980 by Edward Philip John Siaga.
Man,
that is historical fact.
Don't answer.
No.
Carl, mute your microphone. Hold on, let me tell him something, Carl. Mute your microphone, and if you do it again, you're going to drop out of the box before it's your time. So just hold it, man. Don't make him get to you, man. Just hold it, man. Because long there, man. Don't make him get to you. Go on, Blair. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, those are historical facts.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
Gun and gun culture, let me repeat, gun and gun culture came into Jamaica between 1976 and 1980, which cost the life of 800 people in the 1980 election. We have not recovered from that. Those are historical facts. So Carl and all of them can beat around the bush. Understand? And beat around the bush.
Michael Manley them never have gun there. In them time. They never have rampant gun them time.
Listen.
I don't know, I ask you.
No, I never see them with done.
You never see them with done?
If them. No, I never know if them run.
No
because
problem,
listen,
no problem.
hold on, BG. Coming up to the 1980 election, when the CIA, along with the Jamaica Labour Party, wanted to get rid of the People's National Party government, the war in Vietnam just finished. The vehicles which were in Vietnam some of them were transported to Jamaica, along with the guns which they brought back from the Vietnam War, because Edward Siaga convinced the US that Jamaica was going communist. And as a result, they flood them with guns and vehicles. You understand? Those are historical facts. Those are not propaganda provided by PNP. So anybody come to speak about violence and gun killing in Jamaica, let us start right there.
Good, all right. We're working for time. So anybody want to talk about nothing, we're going to start right there. Manners, one love.
Thank
you. Mr. Blair.
Good night, I'm glad you called me immediately after that, brother.
Hey, I get the right time in.
Yeah, man, let me tell you something. The 14th of November, next month, I'm 54-year-old, you see?
Manners.
I born and grew up on Bay Farm, bud. I know you would say that you're going to Jamaica, you know. Ferdy Yap and Dudley Thompson. Tell him to get him facts straight, yeah? Ferdy Yap and Dudley Thompson. Japanese and Reds. Marlwood and
that's after the time that they might talk about, though, no?
My brother Cooler, man. Yeah, no, in the 70s, man. Because the same time, yeah, man, this about 75, 76. But him have it twisted, him have it wrong. Okay. And him have to remember.
Hold on, you don't get me, I say.
The history of politics. If you're not follow history, don't talk politics.
Okay, manners.
Because when you sow a seed, when you sow a corn grain, you expect to get a corn seed 3 months after, don't it?
Manners, yes.
All right. And the two parties mess up Jamaica. But the PNP do it more. The better, the worse are the JLP. And the facts there if you show it. The data there if you show it. If you send 2,800 people go to Cuba, but train in a guerrilla warfare and call them Batista, when them come back to Jamaica are war with somebody, tell me who them are war with.
A war, that's really, yes, it's a war thing.
When them come back to Jamaica, who them are war with? Jamaican. So all of a sudden we're surprised about crime rate.
All right, big talk. We can't argue with that. Big talk. Give us so.
Brother, every time PNP win an election in Jamaica, the country go back 40 or 30 years. Every single time.
The PNP win.
Only PNP leader that get Jamaica economy if grow by 1%. A Portia seems similar.
Right.
No other thing. Two leader. The PNP have three leader will make sense. One never turn prime minister, none at all. Matter of fact, two not turn prime minister, none at all. Norman Manley, Portia Sims Miller, and Peter Phillips. Peter Phillips still not get to turn prime minister. And I
never get the run now.
On a JLP.
You never get no run now.
PNP no love nothing in progress unless a hands out. If I not free hands out, then they're not with that.
One love, go hold on time, but they're like a short time. Big up still. Big up, don't go nowhere. And the last one is for you saying.
Yeah, man, and the last one, yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody entitled to them opinion, but it's not everybody entitled to them facts. And you see that rubbish what you just talk a while ago. Me have to laugh. Let me tell you something, you yeah, me have to laugh. Let me tell you this. Me a 55-year-old. Maybe you're a bigger man for me. And you Blair, you spend most of your life a foreign. Yes, how me see the thing. So some of the argument you don't know, you just talk where you want to talk. You see in the 70s, me a little boy. PNP, along with Michael Manley, lead a march and burn down Orange Villa, burn down a whole heap of land, and dead baby, throw back in a fire. So when you go talk the rubbish there about Eddie Siago and the PNP, like the PNP never have no gun. Stop it, man. You're a big man. You're a big man. So don't really not say that. Because the way you make it sound like some boy it's only the JLP alone that have one. Stop the foolishness. It's wrong. The second thing, what I want to talk to my good friend, you Richards about now, it's the Tivoli business. Look here. Did you know from in the 90s leading up to prior to even the incursion, West Kingston and Tivoli, because Tivoli is a part of West Kingston, right? Did you know so West Kingston is at the lowest crime rate in Jamaica? Did you know? Maybe you don't know.
In a them time.
Me I tell you. Me I tell you, so West Kingston is at the lowest crime rate. What did really happen? Bruce Coley didn't end up calling a island-wide state of emergency. And the police them are calling for everybody with a personal interest. You remember how quick them come gain themselves? All of what the on this program were old enough to remember them things.
All the done them, I used to call them.
All of the done them from all boats. So don't narrate down to Tivoli. And a Tivoli alone me I talk about. So don't narrate down. Please not twist it, my brother. But anyway, I eat that for me for the night, you know. Now take care of yourself and big up.
Big up, don't go far just in case. Big up.
Yeah, man, cool. Now I want to show us still. Cool.
Carl, now I put the more hear me. You can't hear more listen. All right. 1976, Mr. Blair mentioned. Mr. Blair supposed about teenager. 1976. Me a 8-year-old. 1976. The first where they beat Mr. Blair. A 6-year-old. 1976. you're a 7-year-old.
Still remember things though. Still remember things.
Wait, I'm telling you, man. 1976, them blame must have personal facts more than that. That's what me say. All right, listen to me. History there where you go up on the CIA website. Me not tell you what me sick, I never see. Only me see in the 80s. I mean, I see them say that I never tell you can't talk my ear. What me see? Both side of them do it, but me I tell you. Okay. Me see personal thing with Mr. Siaga. When me see Mr. Siaga, personal. But hear this. I'm a group at JLP community. All right. If you go read, go on the CIA website and go on any history, then we tell you, go on the CIA, just Google on the CIA website, Jamaica in the 70s, or the CIA plot to get rid of Michael Manley. Just type in that alone, and after that, I say nothing more. That alone.
All right. I'm gonna leave you with this. Did you remember the time when DK Duncan have a gun runnings with some labor rights?
A Spanish town when Bruce.
Did you remember?
Spanish town Bruce.
Okay. All right. Let me leave you with that. So I only labor right did a fire shot, man. I only labor right.
Let me tell you 1980 when time Bruce Collins say complicated.
So you
Michael Manley. Right,
I believe
which party is it? The party say Michael Manley Bondong. How would that talk about?
Even time one. Nobody say nothing. Wait, I'm finished.
So the Siaga Bondong that me always
Gary, you get your time now. But listen, I'm finished. As me say, the person where we come and say Mr. Blair, he was 6 years old. Mr. Blair was a teenager. And him can't tell you if fact where with 30 years on railway when I'm 6. But Mr. Blair grew at Kingston, will live at Kingston, live at in Jewish, can't tell him about it. But if you go Google, me I tell you, brethren, Google the CIA, go on the CIA website and Google the CIA plot to overthrow.
No, I see that a long time. I see them in a long time. What you talking about now? Thing where we see.
Even Farrakhan mentioned it. Say what happened for 1976. So when you must say I never jump and
say a little facts in our light, you know. But people keep talking bias.
General, listen, let me don't talk, man. Because you say Mr. Blair tell lie and them something. Mr. Blair never say I tell lie. Me not say you are tell lie, no. Me going to tell Mr. Blair age.
Yeah, we'll go Richard. You finish up now then. See?
Yeah, wait. Me going to tell Mr. Blair age. And I tell him, say, if you go Google on the CIA website, Michael.
I don't know Norman Manley, but me know Norman Manley was a good leader.
All right.
I used to show it.
One love. Manners and respect. But hold on. Hey, last person again. What's his name? What's his name again? Alan. Yes, Alan. Chief. Yes,
yeah, man. Them I was saying is that if you don't know where you're coming from, you won't know where you're going.
Manners.
And that is factual. And as far as
RJ. Please, RJ.
And as far as I'm
RJ. Yeah?
As far as I'm concerned, these PNP don't know where we are coming from. So therefore, they won't know where we are going. And I'm 56 years now, and I've never seen the Jamaican economy any better than it is right today. And
that's a big talk. If you say so, if you go so, that's a big talk.
I've never seen it. I've never seen so many. Okay, I remember in the 90s when PJ Patterson was Prime Minister and in Montego Bay. When you go to Montego Bay on a Friday evening, you see women coming from what they call the garment factories in Freeport. You know what PJ did? Increase the taxes, run the people out of the country. All these were shut down. There were factories in Kingston, they shut it down and turned it into prison. So they were planning to make Jamaica so corrupted that they were making place for prisoners instead of workers. They locked down so many things in the 90s. They set Jamaica on a starvation spree that we couldn't get nothing to do in Jamaica. So when these people are talking about PNP this and PNP, they don't know where they are coming from. And therefore, when they see the light now, they are in such a darkness that even this, let me give you a story. If you have a dog in a cage.
Talk to yourself, man.
Mr. Blair, shut up. Shut up
for yourself.
Blair.
Shut up.
You can't. No. Yes, Alan.
You people are like when you have a bird in a cage for 50 years. And when you let the bird out of the cage and give it the freedom, the bird is still right there and don't have to fly. Right now, Jamaica and freedom. Oh my God. You guys are you're in the darkness for so long, you can't even see the light, my friend. PNP people, you need to wake up and smell the coffee. Jamaica is on the right path and they are growing from poverty to prosperity. May God bless you all.
All right, Alan, big up. Let it go then. All right, let it go then.
Yeah, man.
Big up. If anything you can pass back to. Gary up top there. Big up, Alan. Gary up top, you see him here?
Yeah, man, me there, man. Brother, when you call Louis, so he say, me not understand. He say PNP burn down something. Me don't know if
them say them dash picnic in a fire and all sort of thing. Tell me what go on.
That a which part? Where place? Where that them attack?
Them say them pass him in the juvenile.
So no see I got. Then say burn down that day.
Be careful, man, because I never Manley nor Siaga, a operative of the PNP did it. I mean, I go call the name.
No call the name. Trouble. No call the name then.
I'll do all of them dead. One of them still alive. One of the names still alive.
Call the dead name.
But ideal for internet.
Call the name then. You feel about it.
The facts does not prove that. If you look at the CIA report on YouTube, this is Mr. Blair. If you look at the CIA report where them release, all of that came up in it too. So we don't need to tell no lie, no. All of those are on YouTube.
But it on YouTube. So then JLP never even make attempt to kill Bob Marley one at a time too.
Be careful of that again.
Me not go that one.
It's on YouTube. It's a movie on YouTube.
Gary, remember say time.
It's a documentary, I mean.
Manners, I think we see it too. So I can work with you. I can free up. I think we see that too. Yeah. We can free up.
Exactly. All right. So the crime rate also.
Yeah.
The crime rate passed. They say when PNP in a poor about crime rate, I and them everything there. The highest crime rate, murder rate in a Jamaica in a 2009. That before Tivoli incursion.
That's what PNP tries to kill Bob Marley.
JLP did in a power that time there. The crime rate passed the 1,500 mark 6 times. Four of them fall under JLP government. 2008, 2009, 2017, 2022. Last year, in 2022, Jamaica was number 1 in a world with murder, 100 per capita. Last year, there was second. Jamaica ranked second, 100 per capita. Last year. So I can see how Jamaica, how much we are rank this era. We not talk about in 18 years, this and that.
Most days start line up, because time run. Sorry, time is run quick.
The poverty rate in 1989 when PNP take over, the poverty rate was 30%. Unemployment was 30%. In 2007 when we give them, the poverty rate was 9%. That is record up to today. How much in poverty rate they know?
All right, Gary.
Over 70% the poverty rate reduced.
Hold on, a long time, big up, man. Enough respect, enough manners. We hear you, man. Just really respect, manners, enough respect. We hear you. Who wants to say it now workout can say it, I need a fact checker for next week still. But I'll do it again next week. But I need somebody who can have the facts. Because it's the same thing everybody I talk about, But somebody boys will come around and say some man a lie, some man a this, and I just want the truth. Gary, hold on, man. My Blair alone can talk next Gary, sorry.
Yeah,
yes,
Blair.
Yes,
if you look in the comment, the only word in the labor right them vocabulary is lie. Just looking at the comment and see everything anybody speak is lie. In 2016, the rate of inflation was 2.35 when PNP left government. In 2024, it is 6.5.